And then I'm gonna start making some monies. Is it work? Okay, yeah, it's working good. YouTube's weird. Sometimes it doesn't work. Sometimes it doesn't. You gotta like go to the actual YouTube page and set up the stream. Otherwise, it doesn't like actually come up. It's very weird. All right, it's not loaded yet. Lovely, lovely jubbly. Ah, here we go. Here we go. Oh no 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 no. There we go. You're if we saying, bro. What are you saying? Ah, yes, this is gorgeous. This is it. This is what I love to see. This is like childhood memories right here. The yellow lamps with the snow. Oh, this is childhood memories. Ah, man. It doesn't really snow at Christmas very much in the UK. It only happened, for me at least, I think once or twice in my life. But my god, is it amazing when it happens. Although, with the new lights, it's not so good. With the LED lights, it sucks, but... yeah, these yellow lights, whew, they're gorgeous. Hey, Creeper, no, I just died, literally about 50 seconds ago, 50, 60 seconds ago on YouTube. So not that long ago. Ah, this is gorgeous. This is gonna make doing any challenges impossible though, but that's alright because you know what? It's not about challenges, it's about the experience of the snow. My outfit's brilliant in the snow. Ah, yes. Ah, yes, I'm happy. I'm so happy. Yeah, Merry Christmas to you, Brassy. Honestly, I love the snow so much. Ah, it's so good. So good. I can't wait to do all the missions in the snow. I love doing the same missions I do normally, but doing them on the snow changes everything. Honestly, I love it. So I'm going to do the Avi missions tonight. My plan is I'm going to do Avi missions, and I'm going to do... yeah, we're going to start with the Avi missions, and then I'm going to do some of the other missions. The instant missions, that's it.
Driverless taxis have got a big PR campaign going, so we need to hit them where it hurts. Right in the bad publicity. Ruined rep.
You got the group sex stuff. Good, good, good. That will really help you out, trust me. That will really help you out.
First, you gotta break into the no-way
Make it a lot easier for you.
Take control of their cars and wreak havoc. Destroy their billboards, crash, wreck their cars, make a scene. Then get the hell out of there. Total carnage all over Snapmatic. You do it right, their stock price will tank by sundown.
God, it looks so good. I can't lie, it looks so good.
Of unmarked cash, untraceable, I promise. Just
It looks so good. Oh, I don't know, it just looks great with the snow. Makes me happy, you know? Seeing the snow everywhere. I don't know, makes me happy. You tried doing the heist but failed? Oh, even with the group 6, really? Where did you fail on it? You know what, the Vigilante's actually not that bad in the snow, I'm not gonna lie. I mean, it slides a bit, but... How'd you get that? What, the Vigilante? It's on one of the websites. I think it's on the... Might be... Is it the Weaponized website? I'm not sure. It's on one of the websites. Is this Don serious? I don't know, AF. I don't think so, bro. You might be getting rage baited, bro. Alright, let's go. Alright, time to... Oh, these Dons are pretty blind, to be fair. I'm shooting them right next to them, and there's like dead bodies, and they don't notice. Alright, that's it. Pretty easy. You did Cluckenberg AF carry, did it quickly, nice.
Am I coming through? Let's take take this surveillance ring down for good.
I'm glad you got it done.
Drive like crazy.
You had to buy it because you died and someone died at the casino. Well, that sucks. At least you... I mean, if you keep trying it, you eventually get it done. You just gotta get the experience, I suppose. Alright, so maintain a speed of 50... Oh, God, in the snow. This would be interesting. Although, to be fair, the taxis actually drive really nicely in the snow. I'm not gonna lie. They're actually really... surprisingly quite good in the snow. Okay. Alright, 30 feet in the air. And I gotta do high-speed collisions with vehicles now. Pretty easy. Oh, no, not high enough yet. Not high enough speed. There you go, that's better. You didn't know you could use a personal vehicle. What? In the escape or whatever of Clerkenwell? There we go. Oh yeah, you can do the you can do a custom vehicle in that. Oh, nice.
This is perfect. Now, obviously, we'll do a little short selling before we bring these assholes down for good. We can make this a more...
Once after you did a mission, you saw a taxi. What, one of these automated taxis? Can once you leave the area. Yeah. I've done it before, but I typically don't use it when I do the missions. I very rarely actually do that, just because I like to. I don't know. I prefer. I'm of the opinion that Rockstar's best missions are the ones where they don't let you use personal vehicles and personal weapons. Because I've realized that as I've played GTA Online, that the reason the game gets a bit stale is because it's the same shit over and over again. You just pull out your personal vehicle, you just pull out your you pull out your personal vehicle, you pull out your personal weapons, and the game just plays the exact same way every single time you do it. And I actually think Rockstar should be more restrictive on stuff. I actually think Rockstar would be better off if they really restricted things like that more. I hope with GTA 6 it's not. I actually would like to see in GTA 6 where personal vehicles are less common. I would love to see it in GTA 6 if they made it so that it was more like the old GTAs where you have to steal vehicles again. I do think it was a lot. I do think that's a lot better in my opinion. I don't know. That's why when I'm making my missions, I'm designing them to not let you just use your weapons, for example, or your vehicles. I think that was something I realized a while back, that that's one of the reasons I don't particularly find a lot of these like stuff very fun. After a while, I get bored of it because it's the same shit over and over. I mean, it's good if you want to get it done quick, if you want to do the challenge or whatever, but other than that, it gets a bit boring. You got the PC early, Kaylin? Oh, wow. How are you liking it? Have you set it up? Like, this is one of the reasons I like this mission a lot. It's because you use the taxis, and I think that's quite fun. I like that Rockstar made a mission where it's not just the same shit where you get in an oppressor or you get in the vigilante and blow everything up. You actually have a mission where you actually have to do something with a set vehicle, and I think that's a really good. That was a really good choice from Rockstar. This is probably one of my favorite missions. I know it's just driving around, but because it's like a little bit different, I actually think this is one of the best missions that Rockstar's dropped in probably about 3 or 4 years now. This is one of my favorite missions. I actually really like the Abbey missions because they try to think a little bit more outside the box with a lot of them. Like, you know, on the escape of the Abbey mission where you get your weapons back, I actually think that they would be better if they didn't let you have your weapons back until after the mission. Like, I think that would probably be the best way to do it, is if they made it so that if when you go to the FIB place, if you had to like survive with just the weapons you can find, that would be pretty fire. I love those missions in things like Red Dead and GTA in previous games where you like lose everything and you have to like escape with what you've got. You get that a little bit in Guam and a little bit in that one mission in Red Dead where you get taken, you get kidnapped. That's pretty fire, that kind of mission. If I could, would you help with the Diamond Casino? Probably, yeah.
Go fuck your mama in the keister.
There we go. A lot of monitors these days, they're quite bright, Kalen. So yeah, you gotta turn them down if you don't like your eyes. I mean, the thing is because a lot of monitors these days are HDR, and the problem with HDR is it makes everything. You have to have much higher brightness to have HDR actually look good. And so the issue with that is that obviously they're blinding. I actually don't like HDR. Like, I don't like bright screens, so I end up a lot of times turning HDR off. Like on my computer screen, I have HDR turned off because I don't particularly like the brightness when it's on. Because if you have low brightness HDR, it doesn't look good. So if I have HDR on, I've got to have the brightness way high, and it blinds me. It makes my eyes hurt, so I turn that shit off. On my TV, I have HDR on, but on my computer screen, I have it off. It was off by default. Yeah, you'll still have the brightness. You can still have high brightness even with HDR off. It's just that when HDR is on, it pumps the brightness up to max, pretty much. First person in GTA doesn't feel like first person. Bro, I can't lie. I've never had an issue with first person in GTA. Could I ask everyone to help with Diamond Casino? Everyone here is on PS5. I don't think anyone here. There's only one person there's only one person I know that has an Xbox, but they don't play GTA on it, so it wouldn't really matter. You're a JB, what are you saying, bro? I don't play racing games and stuff, bro. I do play racing games. I don't play them much anymore, but I used to play racing games a lot. I used to play racing games a lot, bro. Just because I don't play them anymore doesn't mean I don't play them. I used to play them a fucking ton. I just don't have time to play racing games anymore, partly because I don't care for cars when at this age. When I was younger, I didn't care about cars either, but I just liked the fact that, you know, it was fun to play those games. But as I got older, I stopped buying them, so I was like, well, what's the point? I don't care for it. I used to play racing games a lot. I never had an issue with any first person, any of them, or GT. The only disadvantage that GTA has is that there's no actual workable mirrors. That's something that they need to work on with GTA 6, which I think they have from what we've seen, is that there's actually working mirrors.
Sound of No Way's PR department imploding. Beautiful.
You don't play racing games. You used to, did you? Did you, JB? All right, good luck with your Diamond Casino. How do you turn public session on your PlayStation? What do you mean, turn public session? What racing games did you used to play, JB? Back on PS3, yeah? Oh, shit. What were you playing, bro? You playing Gran Turismo, yeah? Gran Turismo 5? Have fun, Caleb. You keep going to empty session. That's most likely, if you're in a public session and you end up in empty sessions all the time, that's most likely a connection issue. Because what's happening is you've got too much packet loss, most likely, and so it's kicking you out into individual. You know, you're not able to stay connected to other people. And Need for Speed, yeah? Oh, say less, JB, say less. No, I did like playing racing games, you know. There's only really one racing game I played in the last couple of years, like properly, and that was, funny enough, one of the Need for Speed remakes. Not remakes, remasters, and I enjoyed that. And then I played a bit of Heat, and I like that too. But yeah, it's just a time commitment. Like, I wanted a platinum Heat, but I'm just like, I don't have the time to sit there and just grind out, you know, all this shit. And it's like, I don't care about the cars. So like, a lot of the games like meaning is because you like cars, right? Like a lot of the reason that I think people like racing games is that you can have your dream car usually, right? I couldn't care less. I don't have a dream car. So when I play the, like, you know, when I played Heat, for example, I was like, this is cool, but like, I don't really care. You know, I was just like, yeah, I just would rather not. I'd just rather play something else. So I stopped playing it, but it was alright. But it was just, as I said, I just don't care for it. And when I was younger, like I said, I played racing games for the graphics, because usually racing games had the best graphics. So you know, I'd play them to kind of show, you know, to see what you could be done. But as I got older, I stopped. I just didn't care about cars, and yeah, so stopped playing them. But I will get back to Need for Speed Heat one day and play it, but finish it off. "30 FPS diabolical, unplayable." 30 FPS in a racing game is not the best, no. I mean, I honestly agree, like, 30 FPS is a horrible frame rate to play at if you're used to 60. And likewise, I mean, a lot of people say the same thing about 60 when you play at 120. I personally am fine with 60, even after I've played 120. But I know a lot of people swear blind. But I think 30 as well, I'm like, yeah, I agree. I don't like 30. 30's... Yeah, it is on Need for Speed Heat. I don't like it. That's another reason I didn't care for it. When I played the remaster of another Need for Speed game, it was 60 FPS on, and then I remember going to Heat and thinking to myself, this is fucking slow as shit in comparison. But you know, you don't really have much choice if you're playing on console. You can't really just crank up the FPS when you feel like it. You have to deal with what you have. But it wasn't great. The only game I'll make an exception for is GTA 6. That's the only game I might make an exception for. Well, I will make an exception for if it is 30 FPS and there is no 60 FPS option. I would be fine with them having a 60 FPS option, even if it meant them having to cut the graphics massively. I'd take it, because I really don't like playing 30. But like, for single player, I would probably do it just to experience the game fully. But online, I would want to play 60. So yeah, I'd probably play 30 FPS max graphics on single player, and then I'd switch to, yeah, when I go online, I'd switch to 60. So even if it is like really fucking ugly, as long as it's an option, I'm happy. But it really depends on whether it taxes the CPU too much. Because obviously, if you turn down the graphics and you're already maxing out the CPU, it's not going to choose shit. You're not going to be able to get the FPS that much higher. If your limit is the CPU, yeah, you're fucked. But if they're managing to get the game and it's just purely down to the GPU at that point, then yeah, you can, in theory, you could cut the graphics and have a much higher frame rate. So I'm hopeful with GTA 6 they'll have that option. I mean, the good news is the PS6 version will certainly have it, but
you hear the cops? Signal.
so we just have to wait for the PS6 version, if not, but...
Everybody keep your heads down, keep cool. I'm not here to hurt nobody.
I mean, if they're really cool about it, what they would do is they would have an unlocked frame rate as an option in the settings, so that when the PS6 comes out, you could run it on the PS6 and have 60 FPS.
You're gonna want to clear the area around those facts.
If they're not planning on releasing the game on PS6 straight away, let's say there's a bit of a delay. Let's say if there's a, you know, PS6 comes out late 27, right? Let's say they decide to not release it on PS6 until 28. As long as there's an option in the settings, like they had on Red Dead Redemption 1, where you could, if you're playing on PS5, you could run it at 60 FPS. As long as they do something like that, I'm happy. But we'll see, I guess. We'll see what happens when... we'll see what happens in a couple years.
You got family in the taxi business? So a license.
Hey, Joe, what you saying, bro? How you? Honestly, though, with the way the prices are going for you know, hardware, I honestly, I'm not even 100% certain they're even going to drop the PS6 in 27 at this point. If the price of hardware doesn't go... I know they have contracts and stuff already signed, but, like, if the value of this stuff goes up high enough, contracts can and will be cancelled. Like, if the cancellation fee for the contract is less than the profit that could be made by selling this shit to data centers, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if these manufacturers would just say, ah, fuck it, we don't care, goodbye, deal with it. It's just crazy, but it could happen. You're playing some Far Cry 5. Sounds good, bro. Yeah, I'm just chilling, bro, just doing experience in the snow.
Fucking cops. I thought the FIB would
Having a good time doing missions. They're saying AI is the reason for this. It is, yeah. AI, the reason it's like that is because all these data centers are running... Basically, they're all for AI data centers. So whenever people use ChatGPT, especially when they're using it to generate imagery and videos, it's all being... You know, it's all being done off device. It's not being done on your device. And so that uses a large amount of resources. And so all this hardware is now being diverted to be made, you know, all the hardware, all the manufacturing capacity is now being diverted to make hardware for these AI data centers. What's the profit they get for AI? Oh, what do you mean? Like the AI companies, what profit do they get? Or do you mean like the actual companies that make stuff for the data centers? What's their profit? Because if you're talking about the manufacturers that make stuff for the data centers, their profit is insane now, because they can make they're selling this shit for a fucking ton of money to these AI companies.
Okay, here we are.
Hey West, how you doing? Hey Blurple, how you doing? JB, do you want me to invite you to the next ones? I saw you join, but I forgot to invite you for this one.
Pay attention. He'll brief you on what's next. And if anyone asks, I'm on a break.
The companies that have AI, they're using all their resources for it. Well, the funny thing is, the AI companies themselves are barely making any money. They're not profitable in the slightest yet. AI, I don't see it being profitable anytime soon. But they're running on... They're basically just taking money for the future, from the future. They're basically saying, hey, we're going to sign all these contracts, get the money, and hope they're going to make it back. In other words, they're going to have to massively increase... Like, things like chat... This is why I think it's really dangerous that people are becoming quite reliant on things like ChatGPT, is because in a couple of years' time, all these services are going to have to go up massively in price. All of them. And so what's going to happen is we're going to see a bunch of people who are relying on ChatGPT to do everything, and suddenly they're not going to be able to do it without having to pay, you know, 40, 50 pounds a month. There's no, you know, even if they charged everyone 20 pounds, it wouldn't be enough. They wouldn't be even breaking even. These companies are going to have to charge a fortune in the future just to be able to offset it. It's ridiculous. And these companies that are using AI, they're paying this obscene amount of money, which is quite low compared to what the future is going to be, but they're paying an obscene amount of money for nothing, pretty much. The quality is shit. But what the worry is I have is that these companies and these people are going to they're going to get so used to using AI that when the prices start going up, because inevitably they're going to have to start going up, then these people and these companies are going to be out of luck. They're going to be fucked, because either they're going to have to pay the high prices or they're not going to pay the prices and end up not being able to do what they used to do. You know, what they're going to do? They're fucked. It's so short-sighted. I don't know why you know, people are hedging their bets on it. It's such a short-sighted thing. It's like every other product. Remember Netflix, how cheap that was? Netflix used to be dead cheap, and now it's a fortune, and it's going up every year. The same thing will be true of AI, but it will be way worse, because whereas Netflix uses a fair bit of, you know, most of Netflix is the bandwidth, you know, sending the data from, you know, their data centers to, you know, to the people who watch it. These AI companies, they're paying, their hardware costs are insane. And how much, you know, the amount of resource it takes to just do even just a basic picture in AI is insane. So the costs will have to go up. We're in that phase where the costs are low enough because they want people to get hooked on it. They want the consumers to get hooked on it. But as soon as the consumers are hooked, once that market saturation's been achieved, well, there's nowhere for them to go but to put the prices up. So it's gonna fuck everyone. And I'm looking forward to seeing. This is what the big issue is at the moment with AI, is that there's a massive concern at the moment that it's a bubble. And as much as these people say it's not a bubble, it's not a bubble, I think it is a bubble myself. And I would not be surprised in a few years if we see this bubble collapse, and it's going to absolutely devastate. There's going to be so many people who lose out money. A lot of these I wouldn't be surprised if companies like OpenAI collapse. It's going to destroy industries, it's going to destroy jobs. Oh my god, it's going to destroy so much. Like, it's going to be like the world, you know, the dot-com burst. It's going to be like that. You know, it perhaps even worse. Could be even, you know, it could even be up to maybe the scale of the recession, the global recession we had. It's crazy to me how much people have put their lives on AI, and it's just a load of shit. So, you woke up from a nap a little bit ago. Sounds good. Would love a nap right now. I can't lie. You're making Need for Speed Most Wanted libraries or in Forza. Oh, that's cool. I liked Most Wanted. That was a fun one. You try scanning a photo of AI and it's crap. Yeah, it can be good, but it can be good at times. But it's not. It can be good at times, but a lot of times it's not that great. This woman married an AI. True story, literally proper way. Oh yeah, there's people that genuinely have fallen in love with AI. Yeah, it's creepy. I honestly, people do not realize how dangerous this bubble is. Like, I don't think people realize. This is why I say to people, don't get used to using AI. Try to stay. You know, if you want to do something, learn how to do it yourself. Like, if you want to be able to edit photos, if you want to do photo editing, learn how to do it yourself. Don't do it with AI. You know, that's a bit of fun here and there, sure, but learn the skills, learn how to do it yourself. That's why I make my intros. I do that myself. Like, I don't know. I spend the time and learn. Even though it's not like a high level, I still take the time and learn. Even though I could just ask some AI to do it for me and probably would do an okay job. I like doing it myself because, again, it's a skill that you're gonna need. If AI starts going up in prices, you're fucked. What happened? You know, there's gonna be so many people who are gonna be left absolutely without any sort of knowledge. Like, we're seeing this right now with vibe coding. You know, already it's a mess, but what happens in the future when these vibe coders, when AI prices keep going up and up and they can no longer afford it? What are they going to do? They're going to just start going, well, okay, I'll learn now. It's too late. You've already, you fucked it. You got to learn these things. You got to learn skills early on because, you know, the prices will go up. They will go up. The 100% prices will go up. They're going to skyrocket over the years. The problem is we'll also have an issue right now where, from what I understand, they have enough hardware to build a bunch more data centers in a variety of places, but they don't have enough electricity generation. So they have all this hardware that's just sitting around in warehouses that they can't even use because we don't have enough electricity generation. Like, it's ridiculous. So, you know what's going to happen next? It's going to start fucking with other businesses. So think about it. If we start building all these big data centers and they start sucking up huge amounts of electricity, guess what? Guess who suffers? The businesses, restaurants, cafes, they're going to start struggling because they're not going to be able to outbid these bigger companies. And then when all that money has been sucked up, when all the electricity from commercials has been sucked up, guess who they're going to start targeting next? Residential. So guess who's going to be paying for it with their electricity bills? Us, the people. We're going to be paying for all these clowns building AI data centers. We're going to be paying for it because our electricity is going to go towards it. Our water is going to go towards it. For what? So that people can, decay their brains instead of, doing. I don't know. I just think it's a joke. I don't see any actual long-term prospect for the average use of AI. There are some promising aspects of it in things like medical science. Don't get me wrong. I've seen some very promising developments in medical science and stuff like that for AI. And I'm all for that. But the stuff that it's used for at the moment, vibe coding, why the fuck do you need AI to code, bro? And then the amount of people that cope with it and say, oh, well, it's just so that it's my assistant, bro. How did people program 20 years ago, 30 years ago? How did these wizards manage to program way better fucking software that these dons ever do? These Monday programmers, bro, they're shit. I mean, it's not, well, maybe not their shit, it's their companies are shit because they don't give them enough time to fucking, you know, to optimize. But look at how many programs these days. They suck up RAM, they're inefficient, memory leaks. And they say, oh, you know, look, you know, they say, oh, well, we need it. We need like 8 gigabytes of RAM to do something that, you know, 30 years ago you could do with, you know, less than 256 megabytes. It's a joke. It's a joke. And now you're saying that we want to have AI doing it as well. We want AI, you know, like you want AI making it worse. Like these, you know, already it's a fucking joke in programming. Do you want it? You know, do we want AI making it worse? I don't know. I personally don't. I think we should be I think that we should be training programmers properly, and programmers should be doing it themselves as it always was done in the past. This AI crap, man, it's just a joke. It's a joke. But of course, you know, companies, they think, ah, well, we can improve productivity. It's a joke. Can you play a short champion? Yeah. All right, sounds good, Kalen. Enjoy it. Let me know what you think of it, Kalen. But yeah, it's just a joke to me. So I don't know. I personally don't have much faith in it. I personally don't use it much. The most I use it for is, you know what? I've used it on my own device. I don't use ChatGPT much because I don't like the economical the environmental aspects of it. I like to use on device, you know, AI if I can. So I have a decent GPU on my PC, so I can do it on my PC, and I have a phone that can do it. So obviously things like that, yeah, I'll play around with it here and there. But most of the times I'm just like, I don't see the point. You know, like the one time I used it is when I used my my Pixel to edit Rebecca into another photo that she sent to her mum. I edited her into like a photo of New York, and she sent it to her mum, and her mum believed that she was there. And that was it. That was one of the only times I've used it. Other than that, I very rarely use it. Like, they keep adding all these features to my Pixel, saying, oh, AI this, AI that, and I just go, well, I'm not going to use it. I don't use it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. I just think it's funny. I just don't use it. Like, they always add it to my Pixel phone. They say every update, they're like, oh, you got yourself such and such. You can do this now. And I'm like, okay, I didn't care for it before. I don't care for it now. And now if you were going to build turn their heads 180 degrees and you're so happy they're scrapped. Oh, God, 180 degrees. Diabolical. But yeah, no, I just thought that, I don't know, I just think it's stupid personally, but I mean, hey, we have to live with what the companies want. The big corpos want it, and they're going to have it, and when it all crashes down and collapses, well, I guess whoever's holding the bag is going to be the one losing out. But I'm looking forward to when all these companies, they start trying to shift back to producing for consumers. I cannot wait for when Crucial comes back. They're going to be like, oh, we've got new RAM for you guys. We're back. We really support the consumer market, and we really want to help the consumers have good access to cheap RAM. So Crucial is back. We're going to be selling RAM for very low price. And what they mean is no one else is buying it anymore because all the AI corps have collapsed. Other than a few major ones that have survived, most of them will collapse. No one will be caring about it as much anymore. And they'll be like, oh, well, we got all this cheap DDR6 RAM that's available, you know? Don't buy from Corsair and all that. Buy from us directly. Buy from Crucial. And I'm like, yeah, fuck Crucial. I'm never buying from Crucial ever again after what they did. Fuck them. I'm never going to buy a Crucial branded product ever again. I don't buy from companies that treat consumers like shit. Well, I do, but I don't buy them from ones that view consumers so poorly that they said we're not going to make anything for you anymore. We're gonna just drop out of the market. I think that's so shit the way they did that. They're like, yeah, we don't care. We know you don't make enough money for us, so we're not gonna do it anymore. I'm just waiting for Nvidia to do it. That's the one I'm waiting for. I'm waiting for Nvidia to go and do that, because if Nvidia drops out, I could see them doing it, because Nvidia makes most of their money from data centers, right? So Nvidia, I could see Nvidia dropping out of consumer market And I think that would be one of the worst things. Like, I don't like NVIDIA. I think NVIDIA is one of the most scummiest companies in the world, but I don't want them to leave the consumer market, because then it leaves just AMD and Intel, and I think that'd be worse with just AMD and Intel. But I've already sworn I'll never buy anything from NVIDIA just because I don't like their market practices. I don't like the way that they view consumers as just side notes to them, and they go, oh, well, you know, we'll give you some scraps and we'll charge you a fortune for it. I don't like that. I think that's really shady. But I don't want them to drop out of the market completely, because I think that would be devastating for the rest of us who don't buy NVIDIA products. I buy AMD. I don't want NVIDIA to leave because, you know, I want competition. But having said that, if NVIDIA does leave, I am going to fucking laugh so much at everyone who swears by NVIDIA. I'm going to laugh so hard. All these people that have sworn by NVIDIA for the last, you know, 10 years. Never, you know, they always say, oh, we want AMD to do well. And then when you say, oh, so you could buy one, they go, no. Just so that NVIDIA lowers their prices. That's what they want. They don't want AMD to do well so that AMD is competitive and they can buy AMD stuff. They want it so NVIDIA lowers their prices. So I'm just like, I'm gonna laugh if that happens and NVIDIA drops out of the market. I'm gonna laugh so hard at every one of these people when they're going, wait, who do we buy from now? Who do we buy from now? Oh fuck. Oh shit, who do we buy from? No, oh god, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna replace my RTX 5090? How am I gonna replace it? You know? I find that so funny, but I don't want them to drop out of the market. But I just think they're really shady companies, so if they do, oh well. It would be funny to see, it would be funny to see it. But, no, I don't like any of these companies. They're all shady, they're all fucked us over, so... yeah, fuck them. What's this? Ah, okay, that's cool. I don't see it. Where's this badge? Where's this badge that I've apparently got? Wait, what the fuck? Where's this badge that I've apparently got? Apparently I've... yeah, okay. Says I've got a badge, but I don't, so fair enough. Oh well. I don't think JB's joining. Champion, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna just be real for a second here. Like, you spam me all the time saying invite me. You don't ever say please. And I can't invite you when I'm in the middle of doing, like, when I'm just driving somewhere. So I'm not gonna lie, I just kind of blank out your messages now, because you just spam me over and over again, and you never say please. Never, you never just wait. You jailed JB. That's probably why he's gone away. He got jailed and he left the computer to go talk to someone. Damn, get in jail for 500, yeah? That's revenge for yesterday, I suppose. Nah, you love to see it. Jail him again. I love that, like, Brassy's done with him now because of what he did on the server. So what did he do? So he joined your friend's server, yeah? And then what did he do? Did he, like, so he sent something weird and then he got annoyed because you didn't join Crim's server and then he left. That's what he did, yeah? That's funny. That's such a JB thing to do as well. That's what made me laugh when I read that earlier. I was like, wait, so this guy is doing this guy really gonna do the old strat of join and leave.
We're gonna block the tunnel, force the train the engineer's working on to come to a dead stop. That's where you come in.
He said good night, everyone, and people responded, but Bro wasn't grateful.
This is the spot. Looks like the engineers.
What did they respond with? Did they just say good night to him as well?
Jump on board and go
That's
straight
funny.
to his briefcase. That's where the good shit's gonna be. Trust
We
me.
love that for JB.
Just remember, this guy's precious.
Bro's a
He's
menace.
gonna have security, but I know you can handle them easy.
Bro's genuinely a menace, man.
Bing bong. Ow! I almost forgot. I stashed bikes in a container nearby. Grab them if you want a quick getaway. Just remember, no way is all over these tunnels.
No, I think that's the thing with JB. You just gotta put up with the fact that he's gonna be like, he's not gonna appreciate it. Fucking hell, this bike is insane sometimes. I appreciate that Rockstar was like, yeah, let's give them new bikes and stuff to try, you know, to drive and all that in a mission, but like, fuck me, these bikes are ridiculous. Yeah. Sure. He said good night, everyone. Yeah, then he deleted the Crim invite. Wait, he deleted the Crim invite because you didn't join? Oh, that's funny. He really wanted you to be with Crim, you know? We all love King Crim here. Who is Crim? It's his cousin. King Crim, that's his cousin. That's why he's named himself King Crim. His cousin, also known as Kuzo. I think it's supposed to be Kuzo, but he spells it with one Z, so it's more like Kuzo rather than Kuzo. So we call him Kuzo. What are you doing, bro? Stand up. So we call him King Crim or Cruzo, whichever. I just want to know what Rockstar was thinking when they designed this, by the way, because like you tank, you don't take much damage in this game. Like you don't have a lot of health. Are they expecting you to go slow and like wait in here or something? Like what are they expecting you to do? Like what are they like I'm just trying to figure out their like the logic when they design this mission. I'm trying to figure out the logic. If you go fast, you get absolutely mowed down. Just drive through the whole thing. I did, and I died. I did last time, and I literally died. Like, you know, so what's it? So am I supposed to just keep dying over and over and keep driving? And that's what I'm saying. Like, it's not well designed, this mission, because you don't have any opportunity to stop to heal. And if you keep driving, you don't have any health regen, so you die. What they should have done for this section is they should have made it so the enemies did less damage, so that you have a chance to actually get the fuck away. But the enemies just give so much damage. Like, I'm just thinking about it from a level creations perspective, because obviously I've been wanting to design my own levels, and I've been thinking about that. Did none of them at Rockstar think for 5 seconds, yeah, you know what? This is going to be a horrible task. Like, I've done this mission a lot. Right, I've done this mission a lot, and I've been fine, but barely. But let's say you have half health, right? Let's say you have half health. You can't assume people have snacks. You can't assume people have snacks. That's ridiculous to assume people have snacks. You can't assume people have armor. So if you're designing a level, you should be assuming that the person has no health, no armor, right? No snacks, no health, no armor. So at max, you've got half health, right? So if they're going to make a level where the whole point of the level is to then escape, where you have no way to go that high, there's no other route to take. You have to go through a straight line in a tight, you know, area. You should be designing the level so that there is, you know, a lower % chance of dying. Like it's ridiculous that they think this is an acceptable level design. Forgotten, hey, what's your question? Like, I wouldn't give them SMGs. I would give them pistols, personally. Like, look at this. I'm already down to a quarter of my health. So if I keep going... I'm still going, still going. I'm down to... one more shot, I'm dead. One more shot, I'm dead. Yeah, there you go. See? So, if you just go, you die. If you stop, you die. So what exactly is their intention here? What they're saying is, oh, you have no snacks, you have no armor, fuck you. Because you should always assume the player has nothing. You should never assume the player has snacks and armor. Because if that's a core, if that becomes a core, like that's my issue with this game, is that a core component of the game now is based around the idea of having to spam health all the time. And I think that's a really poor game design. I think if you need to spam, if you have to go into a menu to spam health constantly, that is where your game design is flawed. It shouldn't be like that. That's when your game design is flawed. That's why in the missions I'm creating, I'm making it so your player has more health. I'm trying to balance it so that the damage that the enemies do is so small that you don't have this situation where you're constantly having to spam health. I think that's a really poor game mechanic. You know? Like, Red Dead did a better job, in my opinion. Red Dead was really good because you have the health regen, that's actually quite good, but also you have your cores and stuff. And it actually can, you know, you can take a fair few bullets before you die. That's Doomsday. It does feel like Doomsday, yeah. It's interesting, they've stopped spawning in enemies. I wonder if this is like one of the ways they're gonna do it where, oh, I haven't stolen the briefcase yet, of course. I wonder if I can steal this first then. So they don't, so the enemies spawn in when you steal the briefcase. Alright, fine. No, you can't pick your own payout. It seems to be stuck at exactly 12,000 no matter what. Every mission I've done thus far is that custom mission has been 12,000. Which is weird. They should do it based upon time like every other mission. A lot of the issue that I have with this game, I feel, for the missions, is that the missions are designed around max high-level players with max snacks and max armor. And because that's a core component of the game now, is using armor and snacks, is that they design every mission to be like that. So if you're someone who doesn't want to spam snacks from an external menu for, you know, all the time, you basically get cooked. It's a very poorly designed situation. It's a cool mission. It's just the balancing is really bad. You have to have, there you go. So look, now I have max health. I can barely make it. So if you don't have max health, you will not make it. You have to have max health, which means you have to use snacks and armor if you lost any health, because your health doesn't regen to max. Oh my god, I drove into the water, so of course. Oh, you drove into the water too. I have to use snacks. I hate using it, but I've got to. Because every mission in this game now is snacks, snacks, snacks. Sad. You're only a minute into the prologue. I'm sure you're, I'm sure you'll enjoy it, Caitlin. It is a good game. Prologue's pretty fun the first time you do it. Oh yeah, our character should have diabetes. I'm hoping with GTA 6 that I hope what they'll do is two things. There's two things I want to see from GTA 6. I want to see them take away the reliance on snacks and armor spamming. I think it's really, really unrealistic. So I'd like to see that gone. but I would like to see the balancing of the enemies. I'd like to see enemies not using full auto guns all the time, and if they do, it should feel more like special. Like, what I'm trying to do with my missions is I'm trying to make it design more around pistols and SMGs. Remember in GTA 4? Remember how GTA 4, a lot of GTA 4, you would have to use pistols and SMGs because, you know, assault rifles, you could have them, but they were, you know, they were quite expensive early on, and you know, you really wanted to keep hold of it, but you only had a limited amount of bullets. You know, you only had, what, 570 bullets in an assault rifle. So it really was tough. If you used up all your assault rifle ammo on a low level enemy, you know, you could be screwed later on. So I'm trying to design my missions. That's why it's taking me a bit of time, because I've been playing around with the balancing a bit. I want my missions to be so that it's more balanced around pistols and SMGs, and I want assault rifles to feel like they're special and that they are, you know, like, you know, the thing you use when you have no choice, rather than, you know, something you just pull out willy-nilly because it's like the thing that it is. That's what I want. I want assault rifles to feel special again. So that's what I'm trying to balance my my missions around. I'm hoping GTA 6, considering assault rifles and stuff, will be in cars and not on your person. I hope that GTA 6 will feel more like that. You want to be able to have... You want cars to have fuel. Yeah, I agree. Cars should have fuel. And that would also mean that electric cars have, like, a special aspect to them. You're 89 FPS right now. The minimum 100 something max. Hope they equip with the gun for the next game. Yeah, I agree. I hope the guns just feel better, and I hope the guns actually have, like, something unique to them. I don't know, I've never liked GTA 5's way of doing stuff. I've always felt it's very over the top. Like, I've never liked how it's all about assault rifles. The second you get assault rifles are so straight, like, the mainstream in this game. You have an assault rifle from so early on in GTA 5, and online as well. You get them at, like, level 20 or something. I just think it ruins the game. I actually would prefer if the game was more... What I would love is I want assault rifles to really be low ammo. I want you to only be able to carry maybe 100 bullets max of an assault rifle, and I want it to be that every bullet on an assault rifle hits hard, and it hits hard, but it's like, you know, you don't have a limited amount of it, so you gotta make that bullet count. That's what I want. But the artists are people that take random shit and use it for sound design. Oh, okay, never knew that. That's pretty cool. I'm sure they will do something cool. I'm sure that GTA 6 will make up for the flaws GTA 5 had, which is mostly sound design for, like, cars, engines, and guns. But yeah, that's what I'm hoping for. I want also explosives to be a lot rarer. I don't like that explosives are so easy and common in GTA 5. I've never liked the how easy it is to have explosives in this game. It would make the free roam better too, because one of the main issues of the free roam is that one of the major issues of free roam is that free roam you have people driving around and they're just blowing, you know, they throw sticky bombs out the window and blow you up, and there's nothing you can really do, and you just die. And it means that you can't really drive anywhere in a normal car, because you just might end up being run. You might end up driving over a mine or a sticky bomb or a proximity mine, and then you die. And I think that just really takes away from the game. So I would like in GTA 6, I want explosives to be rare. I want you know, I want it to be like, you have an RPG, that shit means something. I like that about GTA 4. I think that the way GTA 4 did it was better, where you had the RPG and you only had 8 shots on it. And, you know, you did have a fair few grenades, which was a bit too much. But yeah, I want explosives to feel more special. I want assault rifles to feel more special. Give me a reason to use a pistol. Which I'm assuming with GTA 6, the strategy with that is that you can only carry small weapons on your person, right? So, like inside your clothes, you won't be able to carry, like, assault rifles around easily. You have to carry them on your back, which makes the police you know, maybe a bit suspect, you know, maybe they suspect you or something, or they're more like to, you know, pedestrians are more like to panic and stuff. So that's one way about it, but my question is how's the online going to be? Because the single player is one thing, but you know, the online, they may forego all that and just make it so that on the online, it doesn't matter, you know, you could just carry everything. Like, I'm worried they're going to do something like that, like they did with GTA 5, where it's more simple online than single player. And I'm really worried they might do some of that on GTA 6, where they're like, oh, well, if you are, you know, if you're in single player, there's like, you know, proper systems in play to make it feel more realistic, but then you go online and they're like, oh yeah, you can have every weapon you want on your person at all time. They're like, yeah, we don't want to we want to make the online chaotic. And that's what my worry is. They might go, oh yeah, we want to make the online chaotic, so here's every weapon in the game on your person at one point. All those mechanics that we designed where you can keep guns in your car and stuff, yeah, that doesn't apply online. You know, you just carry everything on you. I would hate that. So that's my worry. But we'll see. I mean, hey, we don't know what GTA is going to do. But when I make my missions, yeah, don't expect to have all your fancy assault rifles and stuff. You're gonna get the basic tier assault rifle with like 50 bullets in it, and that's all you're gonna have. 50 bullets of a basic tier assault rifle. The enemies are going to have a little bit more health, but you're going to, well, they're also going to do less damage, so there's longer shootouts. Instead of the shootouts being like 20, you know, like 20 seconds max to clear out a room, it's going to be like GTA 4 a little bit more, where, you know, it's going to take you a couple of minutes at least to clear out a room. I want it to be one where you're, you know, you have to use cover, you gotta, you know, you gotta really exchange bullets. You gotta be careful, you gotta think about how many bullets you're using. No snacks, no armor. You have what you have, and that's it. So everything, every bullet counts. Everything, every gun you pick up counts. Everything. Labib, hello. How you doing? Yeah, it would be cool if there was destructibility. What I'll do is I will use physical props, like physics-enabled props. For it, so that, you know, there is some destruction of cover, yeah. But obviously I can't do that on everything, but I'll try to do that a little bit in certain areas and stuff to make it so there's like, you know, yeah. But yeah, GTA 6 would be great if you had that. I'm hoping. But yeah, I would, this kind of gameplay here where I'm just, you know, switching to RPGs and railguns and stuff, yeah, I don't want that in my missions at all. I want my missions to be like old school. So one of my missions, I'm happy to share the idea of. One of my missions is, it's going to be basically, you're going to take JB to school. That's one of my missions, and yeah, you're going to take JB to school, and you're going to have to help him out in his day-to-day life. When you take him to school, I think that's gonna be quite fun. There will be guns in it, but it will be very, you know, set guns. Not, you know, nothing crazy. I'm not gonna have JB running around with explosives and shit.
There are some documents that aren't exactly.
Can you play with me? Sure.
You've got to steal them straight from the No Way office. You should have.
Interested to disable the upper atomizer in this.
After that, have No Way. Just think, what would Army do? You know, try not to panic.
Make one where you're hired by a random girl, kill a Don, suspicious like JB, but not so you don't get sued. Nah, you know what? There will be. I've got some ideas. I've got some ideas for how you could incorporate girls and girlfriends and stuff. I was thinking of doing a date idea where JB hires you to take him and a girl on a date. And then yeah, you basically go around on a date with him. And then like the girlfriend's, you know, the girl's actual boyfriend turns up and tries to beat up JB, and you gotta like defend him from a whole bunch of thugs. A little bit like GTA 3 style. Bunch of thugs turn up with baseball bats. I thought that'd be quite fun. So that's one of the ideas I've got. Hey, Creeper. So there's gonna be a series, I think. I'm gonna make a series on JB, and you know, there'll be more than one mission. Maybe I'll make a JB heist. Maybe the JB heist. It'll be setup missions for a big JB finale, where you gotta do something. I don't know what you would even do. What would be a good idea for a heist for JB? That's what I'm trying to think. But maybe it'd all be set up so that all a bunch of I could put them in a playlist so you can play them all in a row, and then you get, you know, the big payout. Well, not big payout, but you know, the big finale where JB is does whatever the heist is. You're playing Among Us. Sounds good. You can't wait for Overtime Rumble with the snow. Yeah, it's gonna be fun. That's gonna be really interesting, I think. I don't think I've ever done Overtime Rumble in snow before. I've done sumo in the snow before, but I've never done Overtime Rumble. I don't think, anyway. Can we do the slanted one first? Yes. Well, we'll have to do whichever one is currently in the matchmaking, unfortunately, because the matchmaking. Yeah, if you don't do it like that, you'd never get anyone to join. But yeah, once we've done that, we can then do another one in that one.
All right, go ahead.
Sorry, lads, but I don't let anyone live. Yeah, that's good. Okay. Love that. Love when the controller starts playing up. Yeah, I don't know. I think it could be really fun. Like, I think there could be a lot of cool ideas with JB, and I've got a few for AF as well. I think that could be cool having a crossover with JB and AF as well. I think that could be really fun. Am I making JB start over? No, it's just because he's changed his name and I haven't moved his stuff over, because I keep saying to him, oh my god. Yeah, cool. I love that. I love when you're in the middle of an animation, Rockstar, and you can't get out of the animation because you, for some reason, have animation still. Rockstar, look. If GTA 6 has set animations you can't cancel out of, I'm gonna lose my shit. But it's just because JB is, he's reset, because obviously he's changed his name, so I have to move it all over. And I've told him multiple times, if you change your name, I'm not gonna move it over willy-nilly. You know, it's a pain in the ass, so he's gonna have to wait now until I decide to do it. So it could be like, it could be a week, it could be 3 weeks, it could be like 10 weeks. It could be a month, it could be 5 months, or I don't know. At some point I'll do it. But yeah, eventually I'll get around to it and he can have his stuff back, and then he can do that. Damn, wait, JB didn't get jailed? How the fuck did he not get jailed? How did he not get jailed?
All right, go ahead.
Why did he not get... How did bro not get jailed? I'm really confused. This bot is barely... The problem with this bot is it's so old now that half the time it doesn't even work. Let me put some proximity mines down to stop these fuckers coming over. Yeah, come over to me now, you fuckers. I will time out after this. I just let me finish this first, and then I'll do it. I really appreciate Rockstar not killing me when I'm in the actual hack, but I do love that they kill you as soon as you come out of it. You should have like an invincibility until you're outside of the animation, in my opinion. Oh, you know what's really annoying as well is that I would have gone straight in if it would... Oh my god, they should just... At least if they had made me go into the building instantly, I would have been fine. Good job there, lads. Did that jail work then? Why did that one work and not the other one? Oh. JB, bro, I've got to time you out for 500 seconds because technically you were paid. You know, money was spent to time you out, so I got to time you out for 500 seconds, bro. Fuck, I forgot that. I'm forgetting my own commands, bro. Yes, I'm using Gazabot, by the way. That was indeed me. Hopefully that one worked. I don't know why it didn't work before. That's so weird. Now I've got to blow up my own mines so I don't die. I think that's fine.
Shit! Just saw the FIB turn up on the security feed. They took a load of documents. Get after them. Whatever information they've got, we need.
You know what I'd love to also do? I'd love to turn down the reload rate and the firing rate on some of these AI because like they're shooting pistols so fast. It's actually insane how fast they're shooting pistols. And they're still accurate. That's the thing that annoys me, they're accurate with it. Oh, Joe, not bad. Look at that. That's a big slots. Joe's been getting a lot of luck recently. Oh Oh my god, I hate when they get in front of you. Oh, there's nothing you can do, bro. There's nothing you can do when they get in front of you like that, because they just shoot up from below and there's nothing, you can't aim at them or anything. God, this game is diabolical. The snow's made all the enemies like fucking crazy. 2025 was your year for Gaz. It was. You've been really doing well.
Shit! Just saw the FIB turn up on the security feed. They took a load of documents. Get after
The command is !transfer, and then if you type in !transfer, it tells you what commands are available for it. You have to just type in !transfer, and then it will tell you, it will come up with like a help thing for you, so you can see all the commands. Yo 26 is kind of to you. Yeah, we can only hope. $325s and a 75. Yeah, it's not been a bad year for you, bro. It really has been good.
Keep the change, you filthy animal.
Out of the way. Alright, that glitched out. That's weird. No, the accuracy of these enemies is insane, man. Everyone in this game is like a crack shot. Every single enemy in this game, you would think has been in the military. Special forces, specifically. You know, you'd think they've all been in special forces with how accurate they are. How'd you gamble? There is no gambling thing on this. We used to have a roulette thing, but we got rid of it. Mind you, this was like 5 years ago, 5+ years ago, we got rid of the roulette table. God, you know what? The snow is a bit of a pain in the ass of this thing. This thing is so... I mean, to be fair, it makes sense, right? I like it, though. I don't know why people complain about it. I like it. I have to keep remembering to actually brake instead of going around these corners at full speed like I have been. Oh, it's such a painful mission. Trash Truck is always such a painful mission in the heist. Yeah, it's a painful... this is also a painful mission. Massive windows, no defense, slow, heavy, all the worst things. You need 10 people to join the lottery one day because the pot would be mad. It would be, wouldn't it? I think the most we've seen is maybe 5 people join the lottery once. Good thing you've already played RDR1. You've heard some familiar terms like Bill Williamson. If you play RDR2 first, and then you play RDR1, it feels very different from playing RDR1 first, then RDR2. Like, if you play RDR1 first, then 2, it is weird. It's like a completely different experience. 3,000's a pretty big pot for the lottery. You're getting more than a 5 FPS. That's honestly, Kaylin, I'm glad that you've been able to enjoy the game now. You're actually getting to experience the game how it was intended and not at 5 FPS. If I win, you're suing. What do you think the chances are I'll win? Bro, I need gas too, you know. All my gas gained is legit. I've never actually given myself any gas. All the gas I've earned is legit. Well, I do get an advantage though, because I do get more money per like minute, but whatever. That's besides the point. But see, it's good for me because I don't count because I'm rank 0. So I don't get yeah, no, look, it's legit. Like I'm fully like legit about that. I have never given myself any money because I mean literally I never need to because I just earn so much because I get like I think I get double per, you know, like every hour because I've watched for 7,000 hours, right? I get double, I think, from everyone else, so it's pretty good. Can we mug you? I think so, yeah. It's the same rates as everyone else though if you mug me, so there's still the same chances. If you mug me, you get the same as what everyone else gets, and I can also get your money as well, so you know, there is that as well, by the way. I can get your money as well. So imagine you mug me and then you get the 10,000 fine. Wouldn't that be funny? Like you mug me and then I end up getting 10,000 from you because of the fine. That'd be funny. Thank you, bro. Thank you so much for the 54. For the 54 gas. I'm making out quite well right now, you know. I'm making out really, really well. Oh, I can save that. I could make that. No. I can make that into a picture. Yeah, people keep mugging me, please, and robbing and fighting me, please. Give me the money. Hey, JB, welcome back, bro. You're curious about the lottery? I am too. You're gonna take my money every day. One day it'll work in your favor. Imagine if it actually give me the 10,000, man. Wouldn't that be hilarious if I got the 10k?
What were you looking for? Why won't you talk?
Yeah, you know what's funny is a lot of times when I give people money, you know, like, every time I've given people money for free, it's from my own like earned money. I never give anyone money.
Christmas, you filthy animal.
Oh, thank you, JB. I got a lump of coal. I never give people money using the built-in bot thing. Because I don't like to generate the money. I like to just I give it from my own pot. The only time I'll give people money is if like it's to give them back money they've already lost. Like say for when they change their name or something. That's it. Otherwise, I give it from my pot. So that's the thing. I got so much money. I don't really care.
Merry Christmas, you filthy animal.
Alright, it's red, yeah? Yeah, it's red. I funded you with one, Don. Yeah. That's the thing. It's just yeah, I don't really care. As I said, I got loads of money, so I don't spend it because I don't need to. Everything I do on the bot is free as well because I'm the streamer. I don't have to pay anything. So if I ever want to like play like a sound or something, it doesn't charge me. So I mean, you know, I've got money to spare. So.
You're an asshole. FIB, drop it. Here's your cover. It's over. Pull out of here. Major requesting cover.
Yeah, we certainly don't. JB, remember to invite Brassy back to King Crim crew. RDR2 is really good so far. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Damn, I got your six.
Probably feels quite good considering you've been waiting for so long.
He's gone to... I got you. Cover me.
I get a couple more headshots just to be safe.
On the floor. FRC.
Yep, back in we go. We have to actually use snacks because again the enemies are a bit mad.
Eyes on hostile aircraft. Take cover. You incompetent asshole. Everyone. FIB. Give up now.
What's everyone doing tomorrow? Did the hell? What the hell? I never noticed the pilot just dies randomly. Does he have a heart attack or something? I guess someone shoots him in the head. Probably nothing much, bro. Just chilling. That's what I'll be doing tomorrow. Just chilling.
You did it! Okay, put the pilot on. Oh, did they? I'll set my location now. I've got a stack of cash here with your name
What
on
are you
it.
going to be doing tomorrow, JB, other than opening your gifts at the end of the night?
Oh, shit! I'm picking up incoming aircraft! Don't panic! Do not panic! Are you hit? Did they get you?
Eating food, eating dinner. Open your Christmas presents from Santa Claus.
Hello? Hello? Are you there?
This looks way cooler in the snow, I'm not gonna lie. I might make some missions in the snow if I can, you know?
If you're alive, you need to get to those coordinates. Find a boat, a sea shark, anything. Just lose the fence.
God damn. You... What's that? Back! Back! Get into cover! Taking heavy fire! I could use the cover! Fuck me!
I can't lie, JB, no one was expecting you to come on and play video games, that's for sure.
Undercover!
Oh yeah, well, Abby doesn't give a shit about us, you know? Abby hates us. Why is he saying like it's a bum thing to do? Honestly, this guy, he has to always put down, he has to look down on others for not doing like, not living like he does. Don is diabolical. Nah, I love the snow. It makes this game so much better. Ooh, poor. Bro, why are you saying ooh, poor? I mean, one, what's wrong with being poor? And two, What's poor in the first place? Now, this guy is actually diabolical, man. Doing family with a side of family, enjoying spending time with Kuzo. Yeah, I know he's busy. He's really busy doing really important things like Kuzo.
Pulling the plug, but not before I rerouted a load of the funds. Here, hard currency. Now that you're wiped from the system, I figured you'd want to lay low a while, and this isn't exactly a lay low kind of transaction. Trust me, they'll be coming for you. Delete your Snapmatic, change your name, go off the grid. I did, and hey, look at me. Never been healthier. Speaking of, by this time tomorrow, I'll be deep sea fishing far away from here. Let me tell you, if you want to avoid people, the Pacific's where it's at.
You never seen this rat-looking motherfucker in your life? What, Avi?
Okay.
You never seen Avi, bro? He's in the he's in the first heist. He's in the Pacific Standard heist. You gotta go rescue him from an island. And then you can also use him in the casino if you want, but I don't. A little bit slower than last time. That's right. 8:30, nice. Should have got the headshots, right? Yeah, it's the guy in the shack. He's got a new outfit, yeah. Oh, that's not too bad. That's decent, yeah. Another 100 there. 625. Thank you. Moving on up. Yeah, the one you drive him all the way to Grapeseed and drop him off, and then Paige is there waiting for him. Take a screenshot, take a little video of that so I can make that into get a picture from that or something. I need pictures of me in the snow. One thing here about RDR2 which you already knew about is the fact you have to get this stuff. The weapons are the saturated with horses, such a bull crap. Having to get the weapons out of out of the horse. Well, get used to it, because that's how they're gonna do it for GTA 6. You have to carry your shit in your car. What's the elite challenge? It was 35 headshots, finish it in 10 minutes, no deaths, no hack fails, and then you get an extra 100 grand for doing it. You do remember him, and that mission is so funny. She did it with your mates back in the day, and people wouldn't sit down, so they just fall off the boat. Nah, back when people used to like stand on the boat rather, because it was like that in GTA 4. People could stand on the boat, and people were used to that. But then in GTA 5, it was a bit glitchy. Yeah, it's a pretty easy elite challenge. I can't lie. It's probably one of the easier ones. We're very close though. Look at that. Oh, 2 more million, 2 point something million, and I'm done. The 2 more heists, or 2 more of those, and I'm done. I've got to do 3 more of these. The Ace monitor is really bright. Is it really still that bright? Jeez. Oh yeah, JB said he's gonna stream. He's gonna stream himself on Christmas with his family. So yeah, Brassy, you should be there, bro. You gotta watch him. You gotta watch him, bro. On Christmas, his 24-hour stream when he's gonna be with King Crim and family. You gotta be there, bro. The whole stream. Anything less than the whole stream, and you're not a real fan. You're not a real fan of King JB. Does it make sense that the color is bright with the monitor brightness? I mean, it might just be you're not used to having a monitor with like good color, because like newer screens will typically have better color, so maybe you're not used to it. I mean, yeah, if it's an OLED, it'll be very colorful. Even if it isn't an OLED, a lot of modern screens have way better color than they used to do. All the enhancements that they've been putting into even LCD screens are really good these days. Time to do those missions. What, the Avi ones? The contrast was too much. Oh, that's a good point, actually. Yeah, the contrast could be quite high. One of the first things you should do with a new screen is always balance out the, you know, the contrast and the brightness and stuff. Once you've done that, it's not so bad. Oh, time to do this. Oh my god, I've got to do so much grinding of different things. At least once I do it, it'll be fine.
Hey, you read me out there? I'm sending you the locations of our targets. All of them up.
I come back to stream 26 or 27 or 2026. Oh no, bro, you can't make us wait that long, bro. You can't do that to us, bro. You can't make us wait that fucking long. That's crazy, man. How the fuck is anyone gonna survive? How is Joe gonna make do without you bugging him for that many days? And how is Dean? Well, Dean's not here anyway, but you know, how's anyone gonna handle that? Yeah, everyone's gonna be an absolute wreck, you know. Funny enough, my plan is to do Overtime Rumble probably on the 27th or 8th. So yeah, because that's the weekend, right? Yeah, probably 26, 7 or 8. One of them. Not that it really matters, because Christmas... to be fair, though, it does matter to some people, though, right? I keep forgetting, like, I keep remembering that not everyone's lucky at Christmas, and especially in America and that, where typically it's like Christmas and then you're back to normal, whereas in the UK, thankfully, a lot of people get a lot of time off around Christmas. Thank the Lord we live in the UK. Hey, Creeper. What an egregious thing to do, to suggest. Don't leave us. Oh my god. You can record the the FPS from your crew. Yeah, that's pretty cool, Caleb. I love, you know what's really nice? I like that you're really excited about all this stuff because you've not experienced it like that before. And then, you know, this is like the first time you've been able to experience it like that, and it's like, it's quite interesting. It's quite like cool to see that you're, you know, how excited you are about it. I wish I could still get excited about stuff. It's very difficult for me to get excited about stuff these days, so it's nice to kind of see other people excited for things. Yeah, oh shit, JB actually remembered about Boxing Day? What the hell? Oh my god. How did JB remember about Boxing Day? What the hell? I ever watched One Piece? I watched One Piece when I was very young. I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch a lot. But yeah, JB, you're right. Boxing Day in the UK is the 26th, but A lot of us also still get a lot of time off even after Boxing Day, bro. Unless if you work somewhere like retail or you work in something that's like really critical, like police or you know, stuff like that, or I guess doctors, nurses, care workers. You know, if you're an office worker, you basically will get most of the time off, most likely.
You motherfucker. Ain't no way out.
Some companies are nice and just give you the time off. Lovely. Some companies are more stingy. They say you've got to use your holiday at Christmas. Your holiday that you get, because in the UK you get 28 days legally a year of holiday, right? If you're a full-time worker, but you have to. Some days are like forced on you, so like Christmas Day and stuff can be forced on you, so that it counts as your holiday. Some companies will give you Christmas Day as an extra holiday, or like Christmas Day, maybe Boxing Day as an extra holiday, so it doesn't count against your like holiday allowance. Some will give you the whole week again, and it's not counted towards your holiday allowance. But some companies will say, well, everything in that week has to be your holiday allowance. So there's companies out there that even Christmas Day they force you to take from your holiday allowance, which is really fucked up in my opinion. You see it on your calendar for the day of the Canadian people. That's cool. Yeah, JB always pulls stuff out. I don't know how he does. You have an external drive with a USB cable and internal drive with a SATA. It's great to be able to play at 1080p. It looks way better. I mean, yeah, if you're not used to playing at 1080p, yeah, 1080p is a massive upgrade. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, Kayla. I know where you are. Yeah, he did, didn't he, Joe? Yeah, I can't remember now either, but I remember we were all shocked. We were, like, absolutely shocked that he managed to remember that stuff. We're like, how the hell does he know? How does this Don sometimes do this? How does he just pull out of nowhere? The chapter 1 is about an hour and a half. An hour to an hour and a half. They can also take longer if you take longer with it. Like, the free roam stuff doesn't happen until chapter 2, so yeah, basically until you're to chapter 2, you're basically you're basically stuck in that one big tutorial. That's why I don't like, what did I just hit? It's why I don't particularly like, replaying RDR2, is because the start. Like, I like skipping it. That's why I have a save at chapter 2, and I was like, yeah, I'm never doing chapter 1 again. It's so long. It's an episode where Effie ends up on an island of only women, and the women are like looking at Luffy. Luffy's naked, and they're watching Luffy and grab his nuts and think they're a mushroom. Oh, I mean, no, I've never seen. I can't lie, I've never seen that episode. Yeah, it's a bit mad, that one. It's a bit mad. Oh no, he said when he comes back to stream, he's going to be doing BO7. Brassy, bro, you're going to have to watch him stream BO7. Every day, bro, every stream, you got to be there. From the second he starts to the second he finishes, you got to be there now. You're going to go watch One Piece. All right, have fun. Nah, JB, yeah, we don't need a vote. What you need, Jay, you need to message Brassy and ask him for his ideas, because it's all Brassy's ideas. I think would be the best for you, bro. I think Brassy's got loads of ideas for you. Did Joe get the pot? Ah, that's crazy. Joe got the pot. I'm just signing up Brassy to like everything JB wants to do. I'm just gonna sign him up every single thing, every single time. Just yeah, Brassy gonna be there. He's gonna be there. He's gonna be there every time, bro. Every time, JB.
Okay, sending some coordinates your way. So go do what you do. We need a laptop with up-to-date info on the cartel's operations and a new hacking device after our
I'm sure they're very excited to watch BO7, bro.
the last one. Of course, we'll need another train. By the way, don't
My God, this thing is not having a good time in the snow.
fully aware we do not share a motivation. I've made sure sufficient funds are allocated to recompense you for your efforts today.
You're gonna try to emulate GTA 5 for fun? Yeah, why not?
You should receive an image of the terabyte we need to infiltrate. Take a look. Okay, let's get the hacking device. Remember the guy with the terabyte? He deactivated the last one we stole, so we're gonna get another. Time to neutralize those drones.
Come on. Oh my God, Jesus. That actually hurt.
You should have access now the drones are down.
You want Kane to cross stream with JB? Oh my God. Don't give JB ideas.
Get the device? Good. Now you should have no issue requisitioning a train. Or anything else for that matter.
Deadeye. I think it unlocks in a certain moment in the game. When it's ready, it'll tell you. When you have it finally, it'll give you all the information. I have no idea what moment it is. I'll be real. I think it's sometime in the chapter 1. Oh, slowing down is a pain.
Okay, let's find that laptop. Our man's in that photo. Use your preferred method to locate him and retrieve what we need.
Hey there! Ah, hello!
I think this is him here.
Found it? Then find
Nice.
a way to take it. Good.
You're gonna watch Avatar on Christmas 25th at 6 p.m. Really?
Window for him.
You're watching it on Christmas? That's crazy.
When you're ready to proceed, I've scoped out another train that should be suitable for us to use.
Yeah, the details in RDR2 are very good. They're very, very high quality. You might do a giveaway. I love how like bro's just like listing out things he's seen other people do. He's just like, yeah, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do that.
Keep going. I'll make sure there's no retaliation from the LSPD.
Yeah, you definitely not surprised you couldn't run it on the integrated machine, that's for sure. At least not well. I've seen people run RDR2 on some integrated, like very high-end integrated chips, and it runs okay. Nothing amazing though. You got a third of a chance to win. Well, the best thing is if he includes himself in it, yeah, I mean, you're gonna have a less of a chance to win then. He might give it away to himself. 24-hour stream or 247. I think you should do 247 and then Brassy can watch you for 247 hours. I think that'd be really good. Or 24/7, even better to it. If you do 24/7, then he can watch you like non-stop. You could, you know what, JB? Yeah, you could do like what Kai Cenat does, where he does those like stream events where he's like streaming non-stop. You could do that, bro, and then Brassy could watch you all the time. You could like record you could stream yourself while you're sleeping and all that, bro. That'd be great. I think I'd love that. I think you'd absolutely love that, I think. A Crimathon. Yeah, make sure you get Crim on there, bro. Make sure you get Crim as a guest. I think that'll make it even better for you. Yeah, I say sleep stream, bro. You could do it. You could do a 24/7 sleep stream with King Crim, and then Brassy can watch you and then hang out and all that. I think you'd love that. I think he would absolutely love to see you do a 24/7 sleep stream with Crim. I love how the train glitches through the wall a little bit on this. Like, I never noticed it until I did this mission. I was like, yeah, it does actually go through the wall bit. You'd think you'd be through the prologue by now. I mean, to be fair with the game, Caitlin, is that the prologue can take a long time. Like you know, chapter 1, it depends on you, and it depends on what your interests are, and if you're taking your time or rushing it. So, I mean, I've seen people say it took them 2-3 hours to finish it. So. I mean, I just rush through it whenever I play it, but... Honestly, just play it as you are. You'll be fine. You know, there's no need to rush it or, you know, not. And you can always save it and move and come back later if you want to do something else. You don't have to finish it in one go.
I'll ensure the train remains secure until we're ready to use it.
Thank you, Vincent. What a mission that is. What a mission. 10 out of 10. I like that mission, to be fair, but it is fun. I'm enjoying doing these missions in the snow. I don't know, it's nice, you know, I've been doing them a lot, but in the snow, it's like a new experience in a way. I mean, I've done them before in the snow, but it is, every time it comes back, it is like a new experience.
Okay.
You're able to save now. Good, good. Now you can, if you want to come back later, you can come back later and finish it. It is a bit of a pain, I'm not gonna lie. Like I do not like that part of the game, just purely because, you know, a lot of times you want to just go off and do something and then you're stuck. I wish that they had made it. I wish that I don't know. I just wish that they had made it shorter, personally. Man, I'm getting tired. It's only 1 o'clock. To be fair, I've been streaming quite late the last few days, so I probably won't stream as late tonight because I want to kind of I want to actually get some decent sleep in, and then I can then hopefully get some decent sleep in on Christmas Eve. Well, I guess early Christmas Day, so I can actually enjoy Christmas Day and not be tired, because I actually do like enjoying Christmas Day, and I see Rebecca on Christmas Day, so I want to actually be able to not be tired. You're gonna play until you go to sleep. That's cool. How long are you gonna stay up for then, Kelly? Are you gonna stay up till like later than usual? Or are you gonna like, you know, stay up until you get tired? I guess you'll find out. If you get to like chapter 2, I suppose you might get so you know, into it that you might not want to go to sleep. Like chapter 2 is that's when it gets magical, is chapter 2. Like I think chapter 2 to me is my favorite of the chapters, just purely because of the fact that
Sending you the target coordinates now.
you're just learning everything, and everything's new and fresh. I love chapter 2. And then you get to chapter 3, and it's still good, but you start to feel a bit more like, you know, you're used to it by then.
Okay, I have a couple more confirmed reports of groups carrying illegal equipment. We need one cache of weapons.
You know what? Fuck B. I'm gonna go A.
As usual, some of these targets are more amply strapped than others, so pay a visit to whomever you deem worthy.
I mean, the chicken factory is easy enough to raid with any weapon and stealth, so
Masks that can't
I'm going to do A, and then I'm going to do B for the vehicle. As long as you do a 2 a.m. Alright. Well, hey, that's still a pretty long time. You still got a lot of time to go, so... Because you're like 5 hours behind me, so yeah, you got loads of time. I've only got 1 more hour until 2. You've got a lot. 6. You ever say this is just after the first few basic chapter 2 missions? Yeah, that's honestly the way to do it, bro. Like, get through that, and then you can just chill and have fun. And whenever you're gonna restart, you can just, you know, continue from that. Chapter 3 and 6 are your favorite. What about chapter 5, bro? Do you like chapter 5? Well, to be fair, Vincent, I didn't really have much of a choice because I did these last time as well, so. Chapter 1 is fine the first time you played. Don't get me wrong, like the first time you played Red Dead Redemption 2, Chapter 1's great. Like it really sets the tone and it really sets the scene of what the fuck's going on in the game. But it's once you've done it before and then you got to replay the game, it's such a pain. Like maybe if you play it once like 5 years. Like if I replay the game now, I probably could go through Chapter 1 again, but like it sucks when you replay Chapter 1 and it's like, you know, it's such a long, tedious section that you already know all the build up to. It's like that's the problem with it. It should be skippable, really. Hey, Creeper. Bye. All right, fair enough. Yeah, that's the thing. That's the thing, Joe. It's a great setup, but it's just so slow when you do it the second time. It's just like, oh, it should just be skippable. If they let you skip it, it would be fine. Like, there isn't any sort of achievement for doing the game before, you know, in a certain amount of time. Like, I can understand if there was an achievement like GTA 4 where you got to finish the game in a certain amount of hours to get an achievement. Fine. But Red Dead Redemption 2 doesn't have that. So, what's wrong with just letting you skip the mission the second time around? I let you just skip straight to Chapter 2, be done with it. And that way it doesn't harm anyone. You can still play the full thing if you want. God, these turns are so hard to do with this thing in the snow. It's crazy. But it really isn't as hard as some people make out. Like, some people making out this is like the hardest thing ever, and I'm like, nah, it's calm. I'm actually gonna do Duggan in the snow as well, which I love doing. I love doing Duggan in the snow. It's one of my favorite things you can do. So I've got a casino in the works, so I'm gonna crack on with that at some point, and probably not today, but I'll crack on with it in a couple of days, and yeah, see if I can get it done. Should be pretty good.
Hi, I need to call in sick today. I know, but I got a buck.
There we go. My God, this is... Love it, honestly. I can't wait to sell later either. Actually, that reminds me, I better call Mutt. Wait, did I sell last night? I don't think I sold Mutt in the end. Well, not Mutt, but... I don't think I sold his stuff. So, I'll call him anyway, just in case. Yeah, I don't think I sold it, but it's fine. One thing I will say though, when it snows, I'm always very, I don't know, subconsciously I don't turn as much. Like I try to go on more straights. I mean, I already do that anyway, because like turning obviously slows you down a lot. But I noticed that when I'm doing snow driving, I'm always much more. I'll go on the straights even longer than I normally would, just because I think my brain's like, yeah, every time you turn, there's a chance you might spin out, and that's not obviously ideal. Does DLSS or anything make the cutscenes look cinematic and not full screen? No, DLSS shouldn't affect that in the slightest. It's just if you want to upscale it from a lower resolution to get more performance. The DLSS shouldn't do anything else. Shouldn't affect it in any other way. Why are your cutscenes full screen? What do you mean? What do you mean they're not full screen? Like, does the game like shrink or something when you go into cutscenes or something?
Salutations. There are 3 potential getaway vehicles spread across these locations. Sending surveillance footage of the gangs I found. Check them out. Now remember, these are the same groups from whom they have acquired their equipment. If you return to one of them, they'll surely be ready for a repeat offense. You know how this goes, so I won't waste any unnecessary time. Which group is the lucky one this time?
There's bars at on bottom, so it shrinks.
You're no stranger to this unique strain of
I can't remember if Red Dead does that as a stylistic choice. I'm not sure if it does it as a stylistic choice. I can't remember, you know. I don't think so. I mean, I've not really played the PC version. I've not done many missions or cutscenes, but I mean, from what I've experienced, I don't think I've had that. It might do it on purpose, I'm not sure. Maybe search on Google and see. Maybe it is an issue or something.
Expect some moderate security measures here. You got eyes on the vehicle yet? They probably
Oh, it's this one.
have a secure location. Do whatever you need to do to get it out. Watch out, they know you're there.
I like this one because it's easier. The other one is way harder. This one's actually nice and quick in comparison.
Cocksucker! Friendly down! Die!
When it's like here, it's actually really easy. Do 1v1 Stram.
Once you've acquired a getaway vehicle, deliver
Bro,
it to
what the
the
fuck is a
garage in
1v1 Stram? 1v1 stream? What do you mean 1v1 stream? The windmills in the snow. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. They look great, don't they? Don't they look really cool? They look really, I don't know, it's weird, especially when you're like far away and you see them come out like the distance and they come through the fog a little bit, the snowy kind of, I don't know, they look at that, like that's so creepy. But also really like, I don't know, stunning. I don't know, I really like it. I think the whole map just looks better this way. I'm gonna be real, like, it's like when I play GTA 4 as well and I use the snow mods. I don't know, I think snow can make anything look new and fresh.
Excellent choice.
Oh yeah.
Rush.
No, I'm curious, Joe. Like that's what I'm trying to figure out if he's like saying do it again or like what's he meaning by this? Like I'm not sure what he's meaning by this. Is he saying that he's doing one? Like you know, sometimes bro will say he's doing something and he'll say like do. You like you know he's like baking cookies. He said he'll say something like do bake or something. Yeah, I had a feeling it meant him. What 1v1? What are you doing, bro? What do you mean? Who you 1v1ing? You 1v1ing Brassy, yeah? It's intentional. Oh, there you go. I honestly, it might have been something I've seen in the past, and I can't remember. It's been so long since I played the single player. I can't remember. Fucking hell, man. Jesus. It doesn't do it on console. Hmm. I wonder why they did it on PC. He's doing it on Black Ops 7. Oh my god, man. You just don't have a chance to react with this, man. You just get absolutely mowed the fuck down with this game. Jesus Christ, Rockstar. Whoever came up with the design choice of having enemies that can just, you know, headshot you in seconds and you have no choice to do anything, you have no chance to react, is ridiculous. Oh, you're asking if it does. I have no idea. I have, honestly, I have no idea, Caitlin. I can't remember. It's been so long. Brassy doesn't have the game. We'll buy it for him then, bro. I'm going the wrong way. Fuck. Like, Rockstar, how is this fun, lads? Like, it's not fun to have enemies that are that fucking strong, lads. Like, you have no chance to oh my god, this car's a shit car in snow, I'm not gonna lie. Holy shit, this car is shit in the snow. Wagering the 1v1 with money. Bro, who are you even playing? You're probably gonna get some money from your grandma or something on Christmas, and you'll use that for Avatar 3 Round 2. Yeah, why not? Get yourself another showing. See what you're thinking. See if a second viewing will change your opinions or anything. Oh my god, this car is not it. Did he get hacked by somebody? Maybe Brassy hacked him. The PC has 16 gigs of RAM, so that's 2 8s. That's pretty cool. I gotta fucking repair it, of course I do. But do I have to repair it? Let me just park it, man. Oh, this car is such shit in the snow. Because it's front-wheel drive, it doesn't drive very well at all. I hate to say it, but I might have to use my personal vehicle. I hate to say it, but honestly, this thing is such shit. I wish they gave me the other one, because sometimes you get a different car that's actually alright. This one sucks.
What can the best mechanic in LS do?
Hey, Kisig, how you doing? I saw a little bit of what he was doing. He was on top of the big sphere thing in Vegas, wasn't he? And he was like, he was doing, I don't know what he was saying, but he was saying something on top of it, like screaming or something. You're gonna take JB's Christmas money beating him on BO7? For JB, man.
Unless you want to go after another option.
You've been good boy lately, and you're coming pretty often in the stream when you get VIP back. It has to be for a certain period of time. Like it has to be like something I see for a few, like a specific period, and then yeah, you get it back for like a specific period until. You know.
Getaway car secure.
But I haven't really thought much about it since it's only been a month or so. Yeah, if it keeps the processor cool, Kaden, that's all that matters. Joe, I can't lie to you. You're gonna wager with JB. There's no way he's gonna pay up because he'll just call you a cheater. That's the thing. He'll just call you a cheat and then say, "I don't pay cheaters." I already know this guy's game. Like he only pays up. He'll never pay up. He always, if he wins, he'll get the money, but if he loses, he'll never pay up. I know this guy. This guy cannot accept loss. But it'd still be good just to give him a good arse slapping. That, to be fair, that's worth it on its own. You know, that's worth it for free. So. You want to be in front of his fans? No, I mean, that's worth it for free, to be honest with you. Your PS4 overheated, Kasiga? Oh, no, that's a bad sign, especially in winter time. That's a really bad sign. It might be, it might not be looking good for it if it's overheating or in the middle of winter. You used HDMI and DisplayPort. Yeah, well, we'll use whatever works for you, Kaden. They're both pretty good. DisplayPort's a little bit better, but they're both pretty good. Buy you a PS5? Isn't Brassy gonna buy you a PS5, bro? Was AF gonna buy a PS5 for Kasiga? Nah, AF talks a tour, but he doesn't walk the walk. But yeah, Brassy's the one. What's the difference between DP and HDMI? It's just in the specifications. Like they're mostly the same now. DPI can do a little bit more bandwidth. The modern DPIs, they have DisplayPorts, they have more bandwidth, so they can do higher resolution at higher frame rate. But HDMI's, and also HDMI has some different copyright protections to DisplayPort. So yeah, DisplayPort's a little bit better, but HDMI is almost pretty close. How much is a PS5 now? About 300 to 400, depending where you get it and what sale it's on. Yeah, like you're not gonna. They're both digital, so you won't see any major difference between them. It's just in the details rather than anything. It's not. It doesn't affect people, especially on a 1080p screen, for example. On a 4K screen, if you want to run games like 4K, 240 hertz, for example, yeah, you're gonna probably want DisplayPort over HDMI at that point. But for most people, it's not gonna affect them. Yeah, 350. Let's just say 350. Yeah. Brassy has that money. Brassy's he's doing that work. He's got that gig he's doing, securing all that. He's got money coming in. You got a new Switch Pro controller. No more stick drift. Well, hey, at least you haven't got to deal with stick drift anymore. It's under £50 each. Bro, £50 is £50. I need to save everything. Life is expensive, unfortunately at the moment. It's not an easy life. Charge £1 per brick. Is that £1 per brick in labor or £1 per brick in general? Because you'd be paying more than that for the brick in the first place. What time is it? 1:25 in the morning.
Get in there, destabilize the vehicles, and find the key card. Keep in mind, if you grab it before
per brick laid. Bro, you'd end up losing money.
Drawing as much attention.
Like, a single brick is like £1, at least. A good quality brick is, anyway. Even the shit bricks are like £1 each. I mean, I know I'm not getting like a discount because I'm not a tradie, but like, you're still gonna be paying out almost £1 per brick anyway. The person who also pays for the bricks. Bro, I'm gonna be real. The amount of people in this country, bro, they're not looking to pay a lot of money for stuff. They're cheap as fuck.
We're getting our money's worth out of that guy's hacking device. Well, we're getting his money's worth. It was only a matter of time till they realized they'd been hacked.
Judging by the state of a lot of people's gardens, they don't want to spend money on buying bricks and paying for someone to fix their walls. I walk by so many walls per day where the wall is crumbling. The wall is literally falling apart. And they have to like...
If you see a uniform, take it. Might as well buy some.
Like, the amount of times I've gone by people's houses and the bricks are literally falling into the road, it's crazy. So they're not going to pay anything to have their houses, their bricks fixed.
Hey, fool, don't give me a reason to come over there and fuck you up.
Got it.
Honestly, as well, like, bricklaying is fun, but it's also a really tiring job. Like, I mean, it really is. The amount of weight you're carrying around and the actions, having to constantly be,
Master plan.
you know, working with cement as well, mortar, it's a lot of work. It really is. Bricklaying, it's, as I said, it's fun, but it's a lot of work.
Try not to show your face for as long as you can. It's clear you do not belong there.
I didn't even bother working with any bricks this past year. I did it a year ago. I did a wall, but then this year I just couldn't be bothered. I was like, yeah, I can't be fucked. The other side of the wall can wait. So one wall's nice and fixed, but the other wall, ugh.
Quiet and this will be easy. Means the factory won't be expecting
You can become a bricklayer. I mean, yeah, it's easy enough to become a bricklayer, but
trucks and grab them.
being a bricklayer and being a good bricklayer is two very different things when it comes to
But listen, if you want to blow the trucks up,
to doing
there's
it.
no way of keeping that on the down low. You'll be alerting the whole cartel that you're coming for them. But hey, maybe that's your style. We need that key card. Check everything they might have stashed one in. You see any lockers?
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, it's got really
Get up. They'll still lose their cool if you're spotted.
I mean, to be fair, there has been a construction boom. So if you want to go and, you know, build stuff, if you want to go and work on a building site, yeah, like, it's not very easy now because there's so many, you know, people work. Although saying that, though, there's still, you know what's really funny? You know what's really funny, though? Is that there's a massive issue at the moment in terms of needing construction workers. Like, we don't have enough construction workers for the amount of buildings that we want to build. But the problem is that the construction workers they need are more like trained construction workers. They're not, you know, they're not like usually bricklayers. They're usually the other, you know, all the other people that work in construction. So the issue with that is that you need these trained bricklayers, and we don't have enough of those to build everything we need to build. But no one wants to train them. So, you know what I mean? It's a bit of a pain. It's only relevant because they invented English. I mean, English isn't really even like, I wouldn't even say that you know, you could really argue that we invented English. English is a combination of French and German.
You found the key card yet?
So it's not really, I don't even think you could even say that like it's invented by us. Apprenticeships die. Yeah, apprenticeships are... The problem is no one gives a shit about apprenticeships when it comes to actually giving apprenticeships that are meaningful. They just... The amount of shitty apprenticeships I see with things like, you know, working in Subway is ridiculous. I'm like, that's not real apprenticeships, though. We need proper actual... We need actual proper apprenticeships that teach people how to do high-end skills. Because that's the thing. What's the point of teaching someone to bricklay when you could teach them to actually do, you know, all the more intense stuff that's actually needed on the actual building sites of today? Yeah, if you want to work in like garden stuff and build walls and stuff, yeah, you can be a bricklayer. You know, it's simple. Depending where you live, there might be a big job for it. You know, there might be a big demand for it. In some places, there's a huge demand for bricklayers. Like tradies in some areas are really sought after, but in other areas, it's like really dead.
CCTV's wiped. As far as the cartel know, you were never here. Ready? Soon you're out of
Really, I think apprenticeships should be funded like college and stuff like that. I think it should be that the businesses just have to pay for the, you know, the wages, and then the actual, all the rest of it should be like the actual normal wages, and then the government should make up the rest of it.
crates to hide in. Find whatever's transporting them and bring them to the lockup.
The government should be investing in it purely because it means there's more educated people, more trained people for the future. That's all they need to do. The apprenticeship should the apprentice thing should only be paying the base level for the apprentice, and then the rest of it should be made up by the government. So then that way, everyone's happy. The business has a reason to hire them, and then the people have the option to learn. And then the government should just suck it up and accept that, hey, that's the thing. It costs money to train people. But then if those people end up paying more taxes in the future, it's paid off. That's kind of how it works in other countries when it comes to university. You don't pay any university fees. You end up paying it back by earning more money over your lifetime. Who would have thought? What a genius idea that is, you know? People that are more educated and better trained end up making more money in the long run, which then ends up meaning that you end up making more money back in tax. Such a genius idea. Who would have thought? I mean, at this point, what they should do, honestly, they should scrap university fees and same with apprenticeship and all that, like fees. Well, obviously they're not paid by the person; they're paid by the the company and all that. But what they should do is they should just have a simple extra tax for graduating university, finishing an apprenticeship. You pay that for 20, 30, say 20 years of your life. You know, done, dusted. It pays it back. The government then funds the apprenticeship fully. It funds the university fully, and then you pay a simple tax for the rest. You know, for they say 20, 30 years of your life, and then the government gets their money back. Simple days. Everyone's happy. Instead of this bollocks where in university you have all these ridiculous fees to think about, and then having to negotiate, having to get it from student finance, and then student finance is a pain in the ass, and then eventually, yeah, great, you finish it, and then they send you these bills for years saying, oh, how much money you owe, and it's always going up because the interest rate is ridiculous. Even if you pay back, thousands a year, it still goes up. Nah, fuck all that. Scrap all that. Just have a simple graduate tax, 25 years after you finish university or you finish an apprenticeship. 25 years, you pay 5% for 25 years, done. Easy peasy. Simple, happy days. No bollocks, no administration to do with, dishing out, university loans. No administration needed to dish out, all this. When you apply for an apprenticeship and then they got to go through all the rigmarole of that, just... You simply do it, and then you pay a tax for the next 25 years at 5%. And it also affects everyone that way. Instead of this bollocks where rich people can pay it early, especially at university, they can pay it early and get out of having to pay the interest. Just make it so it's a simple, straight graduate tax. Graduate/apprentice tax. Simple days, happy days. I've never understood why the government has this obsession with having all this individualized, like, holistic approach to loans and stuff. I've never understood that. enough, though, in my area, there's actually a fair few apprenticeships at the moment for various different things that actually are decent. But I guess that's because I live in a really high, really decent area with lots and lots of opportunities. Because London's always needing building stuff. But I guess if you live somewhere like in the middle of, I don't know, let's say fucking, I don't know. What's a small town, like Kettering? Let's say Kettering. Yeah, I imagine your options are probably a lot tighter. How did you do that gambling thing with Gaz? What do you mean? What, slots? Basically, I think the best thing to say to young people is just come to London and you know, life is you have a lot more options in London, but then the cost of living here is so fucking high, you end up having to move away.
All my intel suggests that they have absolute
fucking London.
what is about to happen to them. Again.
I love London, I'll tell you that now, I love it, but fuck me, is life expensive.
To punch fatal holes in the hull of this operation, we need to leave with two things: their product and their cash. To clarify, steal it all.
This is gonna be a bit of a pain.
To refresh your arsenal, don't forget the extra equipment you acquired. I've arranged for it to be left in the dumpster to the rear of the factory.
Ooh, what the fuck? The problem with this guy on the left, you can't auto-aim him very easily. Gotta manual aim him. Like that.
The key card you acquired should grant you access to restricted areas in the factory, including the basement. It's clear this place is barely functioning as a chicken factory. One would assume they'd have more Cluck and Bell staff to keep up appearances, but I underestimated just how bold criminals can be once they have the police in their pocket.
Alright, nice.
The storage area should be where they keep their product. Take as much as you can.
Alright, not bad. It really isn't bad, this mission. It's quite easy. You know, so press down the trigger to activate Deadeye. It's dead, not dead. I'm so confused. I'm so confused, Kalen. So you're saying you got Deadeye, and you gotta press down the trigger or whatever. Alright, okay, good. I'm glad you got it. I've got to do this 2 more times. You know what the worst thing about this? I've got to just do 2 more times, plus I've got to do it in 45 minutes or less, which I'll probably do with Rebecca at some point. Which is insane. The fact I've got to do this another 3 times. Ugh. Like, I like this mission, but fuck me, I don't want to do it another 3 times. What's my least favorite gang faction GTA 5? Probably the Ballers. I fucking hate the Ballers in GTA 5 because they're just so shit. Like the old GTA, like GTA San Andreas Ballers were awesome. They were so cool and they were really interesting. But yeah, the GTA 5 ones suck. Although saying that, I probably think the families are worse because the families, they're literally barely anywhere. Like they have a few territories and that's it. So at least like the Ballers have territory, whereas the families are shit. They don't even have Grove Street anymore. Imagine having lost Grove Street.
Start looking for the safe.
Uh-oh.
Unless you want to find the key, head towards
Uh-oh.
the do not cease fire. Be advised, shooting the handle could trigger further alarms.
Where you gonna go?
Oh well. Makes it more interesting.
Alex!
Yeah, I'm doing the career stuff, yeah. I want to tick them all off. Oh, you hate the Lost, do you, Kasiga? The Lost are just overused. Like, I don't think that the Lost would be so bad if they weren't overused, but they are, like, constantly overused. Would it really hurt Rockstar to add some new, like, factions in so that, you know, there could be more to, you know, more enemies?
It's simple. Just find the strongest signal and it should jump on the connection. If you're seeing blue, keep going in that direction. Red, you're off course. There could be multiple points.
You hate the lair boxing, yeah?
Until you found them. Keep going. You need to secure more data before you have the complete access code.
Come here.
Okay, that should have done it. Have you received the safe code?
What the fuck are you doing around here?
Well, that's the thing. We don't even know if CJ even existed in the HD universe. Because it is a different universe in the 3D era. So whether there was a CJ in the HD universe,
The safe's code
either way, if it was, he fucked up. 43, 44, 88. 43... 44... 88, alright. Crips or Bloods?
excellent. That's everything. Okay, immobilizing on the comms.
I like my gangs not named like that. I don't know. I'm not. I don't want to affiliate with gangs that have names like Crips and Bloods.
Store just beyond their reach. I strongly advise you make your way to the getaway.
There's only one gang I support, and that's King Crim Crew. Yeah, you know what? In the snow, I'm not driving this. I'm gonna have to switch it out. I don't want to use my personal vehicle, but I'm gonna do it. Just purely. I hate to do it. I hate to do it because it's such a. I don't know. I cannot drive this in the fucking snow. This front wheel drive bollocks is gonna do my fucking head in. It's gonna spin out so much. I refuse to drive it. Oh my god, yeah, bro. I can't even turn the thing off the road. Off the train tracks without sliding. Come on. Crim Crew is the lowest of the low. Never took me for a racist. Crazy work, bro. All for supporting Crim Crew, yeah? What's wrong with supporting King Crim Crew? Say that 1,000 times. Like, quickly. See what happens. There we go. Alright, I'm happy now. How can you join the King Crim Crew? Ask JB, he'll teach you how to, bro. I've got to go like all Crim members. If you ask JB, yeah, he'll teach you how to be part of the King Crew. King Crim, fuck, I can't even say it. King, whatever the fuck it's called. I'm not gonna lie, it's a terrible name. I'm not gonna lie. Whoever came up with King Crim should be shot. Check your message. I'll check it afterwards, bruh, when I'm done with this. It's such an egotistical name. What, called himself King? The Snowman Alfred, if you missed it last year. What's the snowman Alfred? What's that? Oh, outfit are you talking about? Or I'm not sure. I've not heard that one before. I didn't really play much last year. Giving me a... Nah, you know what? Yeah, fuck King Crim Crew, alright? I don't want to talk about it. Someone's as egotistical as Ryan Savage God Savage. Well, to be fair, Kasiga, that was Rebecca's idea, not mine. Yeah, I have a self-aware award every year, yeah. I love 4 years in a row now? Oh no, 3 years in a row we've done that now. You can send me a friends request, yeah. If you're on PlayStation 5, yeah, you can send me one. Now, you know what, yeah? The reason it's like that on the crew is because I was thinking of a name and Rebecca suggested, because she used to call me a savage back in the day. She used to call me a savage. And so Rebecca was like, oh, you could call it RSG Savages. So I was like, all right, cool, I'll do that. And then she used to also call me her god. So I was like, she was like, yeah, you can call yourself RSG Savage God for your name. It's only meant to be a temporary name until I could come up with a new name. And I never came up with a new name, so it's stuck like that now. I'll change it eventually, but... Oh, you're a PC user? Yeah, sorry, there's no way to play between PC and PlayStation. No, I won't change RSG Assassin, but the RSG Savage God on Social Club, I'm gonna change that to something else. I can't use RSG Assassin on the Social Club because Rockstar assumes that RSG stands for Rockstar, so I can't use it. It blocks it. Got nothing to do with Rockstar. Do your first votes in the award vote and stay as your permanent vote. You can change them if you want to change them. You can request. You can click on it and then click remove vote, and then it will come up at the very bottom of the screen to click remove vote. Or you can do. You can change the vote and it will come up at the bottom saying do you want to change it, and then you have to click it and then it will change it. Yeah, it comes up at the very bottom of the screen as a message that only you can see. If you go on your phone as well and it says you've not set it, if you go on a different device and it says it's not been set, don't worry either, because it has been set. It's just it doesn't show it locally. It shows it, so like you won't. It will be counted. It just won't show it locally on your device. You can see which vote you've done as well by clicking. I think it's like an option to click view, and it lets you show what vote you've done as well. If you want to double check. I mean, I'm pretty sure RSG does stand for Rockstar Games under Rockstar, but that wasn't why I called myself RSG. I mean, the R part is probably my first name. I don't remember very much. Like, I don't remember why I named it, but I'm assuming that R is for Ryan. It's probably some saying I had back in the day. And then, like, I was just like, yeah, RSG, and then, yeah. And then the Assassin bit was because I liked Assassin's Creed at the time. That's why. But I wouldn't change RSG Assassin because it's like... People know me as that now, so we would have changed that. Yeah, Joe, if you go on there, it says manage your votes. It'll say manage your votes. If you click that, it will come up telling you at the bottom of the screen what one it is. So if you click like select one or more options to remove your votes, and it will say what it is, and then you can click to remove the vote, or you can click remove all your votes for that one. It's not the most pretty way of doing it, but there's not much like any other option to do it, unfortunately. Ryan sucks gooch. No, I don't think it was that. Kasigra, I can't allow the other one because it won't let me. It won't even let me do it. It literally just blocks it. So.
Hello. What you want now?
Like this is like Twitch blocking it, not me.
What you want now? 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 What you want now
How much are we at now, huh? We are now at almost 4 mil, so we've got to do it 2 more times. Oh my god, it's so much. It's so much, man. It's gonna drive me nuts having to do this 2 more times. Isn't the first message I've ever seen? I've seen some interesting messages in the past. I've seen some very, I suppose people could say, funny.
Yet again, we've successfully concluded our...
Thank you, Vincent. Another mission complete. Oh my god. So I've got to do 2 more of those, and I've got to do 2 more of those. I've literally got 2 more of both. 4 more to do. 4 more. So if I do that over the next couple of weeks, well, probably next couple of days, I'll probably get it done before the end of the year. And then the 45-minute one, I'll get around to that eventually. I'll probably need Rebecca there to help me just to speed through it. Alright, I gotta sell some stuff. I want to sell my convenience store. I'm finally gonna upgrade from my convenience store to a high-end warehouse. I've never bothered because I don't do selling. But now that I have GTA Plus, shameless sellout, I can just keep claiming it through that, so it makes my life a lot easier, and it means I can just sell in one big go at the end instead of having to sell it all the time. So I'm gonna go and sell quickly, and then I'm gonna buy an upgrade. The best ever purchase I've ever made is GTA Plus. For only $6.99, you can enhance your experience of GTA Online with GTA Plus. You have shortcuts to your businesses. You can claim vehicles for free once a month. You can also spawn in a selection of fantastic, amazing vehicles for free. Buy GTA Plus right now through my affiliate code. RSG fucking hates sponsorships. There you go. Please do so. The weirdest character you've been introduced so far was playing was Dax. Dax is probably the most like disgusting character, 100%. I hate Dax so much. Pay to win scum game, boycott GTA 6. Nah, you know what? Yeah. Why that chicken? Wait, what the fuck? Why is there a chicken? All right. Yeah, you know what? I'm not gonna lie, I'm very suspect that Rockstar's going to put some mad pay-to-win elements in GTA 6. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie. But, I mean, they don't really need to. They make enough money from GTA 5. They make shit tons of money the way they do it. They don't really need to do all that. Oh my god, that drive is ridiculous. At least this is amazing in the snow. Yeah, the Brickade's actually kind of fire in the snow, I'm not gonna lie. What the hell? Why is it so good? If we get to it, what, GTA 6? I mean, I'd hope so. I don't want to play in this game for the rest of my life. Oh, I love GTA Online, but my god, we need a new map. That's what I'm more excited for than anything. I don't even care about the new mechanics as much as the new map. Just having somewhere fresh to go. Oh my days. I think a lot of the issue with GTA Online would be resolved if they just added a new map. That's if they had done San Fierro, like Northern San Andreas, or like Middle, you know, Central San Andreas, or they did like Las Venturas, or even brought back Liberty City. I think the game would be way better. It's just that they've kept us in this terrible map for the last 10 plus years, 12 years now. Alright. Yeah, okay. Okay. Excellent placement. Excellent placement. They put it in an area where you have to... Why would you put it in an area like this? Or is it around the back? Oh shit, it's around the back. I was gonna say, I was like, why would you put it here? It's around the back, I think. Yeah, it's around the back. Fuck. I was like, why would you put it in here? Now I fucked myself. It's fine. It's actually right. I got angry for no reason. I was gonna crash out over no reason. You put the visuals up pretty high, it's still at 90 FPS. And the visual look a lot better. What was it on before, Kalen? Oh my god, I'm never gonna have to sell this. I'm never gonna have to sell a 16 one ever again. Yeah, them on custom. Yeah, very high would be better, definitely. Just don't bother with Ultra. A lot of times Ultra, the difference between very high and Ultra is not worth the trade-off in performance. Like, it'll be slightly nicer, but with a lot of performance drop. Like, GTA 5 is a good example of that. Grass and foliage. If you put on Ultra, you just get slightly more shading on the grass, slightly a little bit more density, but it's a massive performance hog. Out of the way, sir. Don't be... This poor guy. Not out of the way like a bumper car. He was just trying to turn into his house and he got absolutely wrecked by this thing. Hey, Mr. Shinta, what's up? Like some medium, some high, some low. Yeah, just put them all on very high and then like tweak them as you see fit. Would I donate you a kidney if you needed it? Bro, I can't lie, I'm saving these kidneys for someone like Rebecca if she needs it. If you're happy at a lower frame rate to get a higher visuals, Kayla, then yeah, do that. She's got 2 and you've only got 1, but she may need another one. I don't know what she might need one day. Oh my god, it's... Nah, the turning is crazy. I love it. I love it though. It's such a fun experience. It is like, this makes the game just way more fun again. For 1 week, I know that a lot of people are going to be mad about it, but what can you do with 3? Well, she might need another one day if one of hers fails. She might need another kidney. She might need a replacement for one of her kidneys, so... If one fails, usually you need another one anyway. That's why a lot of people end up with 3 kidneys, where they have one old one which has been no, I swear, do they remove the, or do they just disconnect it? I can't remember. I think they do remove it, but then you have, where they put the other one in is in a different location. They put it in like a slightly different location. But still, she'll need 2. Like, you can live on 1 kidney, but if one fails, I'm pretty certain you need to have another one to replace it. Even if you still have a good one. At least that's my understanding. But either way, I'm saving it. Oh shit! No, no, not the dog! I didn't even see the dog! Oh, well, that's very unfortunate. Wow. Oh man, I just killed a dog. Oh no, I feel bad. I feel more bad for killing a dog than I do when I kill a human. Oh man, if only it could have been a human instead. Fuck's sake. Only I could have killed the human, man. Fuck. I need to kill a human now to make up for this. Next human I see in this game, they're dying. Wait, who's that? Who's that screaming? I need to kill someone to make it fair. I need to kill someone. You! Alright, you're dead. Okay, okay, it's all good now. Wait, why is this destroyed? Bro, it's not even bro! The game destroyed it because it was stuck on a cliff. Nah, this game's rigged. Nah, this game's actually so rigged, man. It's not even in water or anything. It's just stuck on a cliff and the game's like, yeah, it's failed. Bye-bye. Lose all your stuff. Nah, special cargo is so shit. I can't lie. Bro, the vehicle was in good condition. It was just stuck on a cliff, alright? I would have got it unstuck. You don't need to fail it for me, okay? You don't need to fail it because it was stuck on a cliff for 5 seconds, alright? Thank you. Oh well. Means I can get rid of it now. I can get myself a new one. So, either way. I mean, 16 crates. What, 200 grand? Oh, well. Don't call me. No, this game's rigged, though. I love that it does that, though. It's like, oh, you got the vehicle stuck for 5 seconds? Yeah, instant fail. Sorry, but we can't accept the cargo now because it's been stuck on a cliff for 5 seconds.
There's the boss.
But then the enemy cars, you can batter the fuck out enemy cars and they keep coming. You know, if that was an enemy vehicle, you could crush that thing into a cube and it would be like, yep, cool, we're going to continue. But because it's your vehicle, it's like, oh yeah, it's broken. It's destroyed. The engine broke because it was stuck on a cliff. This game's rigged, man. Oh, I can get rid of it now anyway. Wait, what? It gave me back my shit. What the hell? Why did it give me back my shit? Oh, does it not? I thought it failed. I thought it took the whole thing. I didn't realize it gave you back like most of your shit. Nah, I can't be bothered. Fuck that. I'll just sell what's left.
It's going to be huge.
Alright, don't give me 2 vehicles this game. Just give me a plane. Just give me one singular plane. Thank you.
We operate at.
Don't give me 2 trucks. Don't give me 3 trucks. Don't give me 4 trucks. Don't give me any trucks. Just give me a plane or a boat or a tugboat. I'll take a tugboat. At least a tugboat is, well, actually the tugboat's shit as well. But you know, as far as I'm aware, it won't just get destroyed if you hit like a rock or something. Oh, what? Oh, I forgot I had this garage. Oh my god, I forgot I had this garage in my collection. Oh my god. Oh. Oh yeah, this was my red garage. I remember now. This was my red car garage. Yeah, I forgot I had this one. Oh my god, I got the cheetah. I didn't even... Oh my god, I forgot I had a cheetah. Yo. Oh my days. Beautiful car. And then I got these random cars I put in here. Oh yeah, the fucking Bumblebee car. Blue. I need to like move all my new red cars in here. Yeah, it's because I didn't have enough red cars, so I just put whatever in here. But now I've got more space and I've got more cars, I could move them in here. Yeah, I could probably move all my new ones. The neon. Thank you, Creeper. Appreciate it. But yeah, I mean... Yeah, I need to organize them. But then, you know, the problem is I don't care enough to do it. Also, I'm going to sell this piece of shit because it's a Tesla and I refuse to have Teslas in my collection. So that piece of shit is going in the bin. Yeah, I don't want fucking Avon Hertz's shit cars in my collection. Thank you very much. Oh, look, there's a person with his dog going for a walk. I hope it's not the dog I ran over. Oh, despawned. Where is the garage? In the office I have. I love that I've like remembered that I have all these like vehicles. What's in the other one then? What's in garage 2? I can't remember. Oh, yo. This was my classic car one. Yeah. So this is more my favorite one. Yeah, it's a rich person problem. So this is the Monroe. Love the Monroe. Absolutely gorgeous car, that. Absolutely gorgeous car. Absolutely sexy. And I got the Arden, which I think is actually really nice. It's my favorite green car. I think it suits the green. Usually I don't like green on cars, but the Arden, yeah. W car right there. Love that. And then we got the Infernus Classic, which is pure blue. I made that blue as anything. Even the seats are blue. Whole thing is blue. And I got the Torero, which is like the old school the actual true Infernus from Vice City. And then I have this, the Cheetah Classic, and this is based off the Sonny Crockett car. You know, this is basically the second car in Miami Vice was this car. The first car was the Daytona Spider, and well, there isn't one like that in the game. There is in Vice City. There is a Daytona Spider in Vice City, but there is not one in the game. I've been waiting for them to put a Daytona Spider in the game so I could have it, but they've never done that. So I had that instead, which is basically Sonny's second car. However, in Miami Vice, it has a massive wind mirror on the side, and then it doesn't have one on the other side because the laws back then in Florida, you didn't need to have a wind mirror on the other side. So yeah, you have a wind mirror only on one side and that, but this is whatever, it's good enough. When I talk about people warehouses for the cars that they don't use is Evergreen. Yeah, I mean, this is exactly, I'm speaking from experience. I have all these fucking cars in this game and I don't drive any of them. Turismo Classic, like that one as well. Beautiful car. But yeah, I don't drive any of these. That's the thing. I own all these, but I never drive them. Like, what's the point of having all these cars if you never drive them, right? Oh, yo, I forgot I had this. I've been looking for this to be added back to the website because I was going to buy one. Oh my god, I have one already? Oh, the Stinger. Yo, the Stinger is so clean, man. Oh, shit. I need to get that out. Then I got this. Oh, I have a Z-Type? I've been wanting to buy a Z-Type for ages. I already have one, huh? I used to call this my Cadbury's car because it looks like the Cadbury's color. Then I have that thing. Oh, the Franken Stanger or Stange or whatever the fuck it's called. Love that thing. Yo. With the purple blend. With the purple blend. Oh. Yeah, the Z-Type's the one Devin was wanting. And then I've got the two Roosevelts. Yeah. The Classic and then the Valor. Yo, yeah, this is my classic garage right here. Man, I forgot I had these. Wait, I have a Blister Compact? Huh. The Futo. The Sultan. Oh, this is one of the ones you can find in the, around town, yes. The Penumbra. Oh, yeah, I bought a Penumbra. I don't know why. I just felt like having one. Or Care. And then another Manana. But a shittier one. I'll probably sell that because I don't need it. Huh. Oh, yeah, that was bright. That's the crew color, I think. Bright as fuck. Ah, okay. You wish you could kill Devin in the Z-Type. That'd be cool. Huh. I might drive the Monroe, you know. I've been like... I kind of miss the Monroe. What's in number 3? Now that I've got a mansion, I should put stuff in my mansion instead. I've got all these mansions. I've got 3 mansions and I've got nothing in them. Yo! No way. The Cherry Popper, baby. The Cherry Popper has returned. Oh my days. What a fucking amazing car that is. Look at that. That is a vehicle. I wish they added more cars like that to the game because that is a vehicle. The Cherry Popper. Love that. And then I had a Primo Custom that I made quite subtle. Oh yeah, the British Dukes. British Dukes. JB could never drive that. Yeah, JB wouldn't be allowed. He wouldn't be able to handle it either. And then I've got, ooh, some Ruiners. I've got a Ruiner there. And then I got all the Phoenix. You know what? This is a really nice car. I don't see a lot of people have Phoenixes anymore. But the Phoenix is one of the first cars you can get. If you find one, you can have it as your first car. It is fucking gorgeous. I love the Phoenix so much. Look at that. That is such a gorgeous car. The Nightshade, pretty nice. The Vigoro, yeah, nice. Dominator GTX, cool. The other Dominator, and then I got 3 Dominators. I got a standard one, a Pisswazzer one, and then a GTX. Never gonna drive that. And then up here, ooh, I like this one. I like this one a lot. The Hustler, I got it in like a silverish color. Love that. The Hermes, the Lurcher, the Rat Loader. Oh, I got some rusty ass cars up here. Look at that, the Rusty Voodoo. And I got a Saber Turbo and a Gauntlet with like a nice like purpley color. Yeah, I've got a whole bunch of cars. I completely forgot I had these. Huh. Oh. That's nice. I found a whole bunch of cars that I'm still not going to drive. I'm never going to drive them. They're going to stay in here and rot. Good riddance to you. You get... Stop walking. There's only one car I want, and that is that Daytona Spider, and they damn well better give it to me before GTA 6 comes out. Damn well give it to me now. No, there is a Ferrari that I want in the next... it's a Magnum PI's Ferrari, and it's in the files, and they're going to be dropping it in Drip Feed, and I'm waiting for it. So, yeah, Thomas Magnum's Ferrari, hell yeah. Don't drive into my lane, alright? You can do some nice slides around corners in this, in the snow. Oh my god, it's so much fun. I want to do some drift races in the snow. It's a shame Dean's not here, man. It's a shame. Every year since he met his girlfriend, he's been basically visiting them, their family every Christmas. So we never get him on during the snow. I'm happy he's happy though. I'm happy that he enjoys it, but. It would be nice to get him on for the snow and do some drift races or something in the snow. That'd be so fun. Because he loves drift racing. Alright, that's what you get for standing outside my convenience store. I'm selling this place, lads, you know? Like, I'm selling it. You better buy what you can soon, because I'm getting the fuck out of here. Alright, do not crash this shit this time, please, and thank you. I'm upgrading to something nicer. I like this location, that's why I bought it. Because back when I first started playing on this account properly, I didn't care for doing crates, and so I didn't bother buying. I only bought one large warehouse. And I bought this for location, because I quite like the location in the hood, but now I've got the auto shop over there, so I'm like, I don't really care anymore. It's been replaced with the auto shop, so... Although it is nice coming out of my auto shop and seeing my convenience store right there. Knowing it's my convenience store, even though you... I don't know why they let you buy a convenience store warehouse and not have the convenience store as the actual business, but whatever. Either way, time to sell it. Thanks to GTA Plus, it makes more sense to just have a large one. There's no way in hell I'm going to go and collect stuff. Like, that's the issue, is that crates are really boring. So I'm never going to do crates. But GTA Plus lets you claim the crates that way through the managed staff members. So, yeah, why the fuck would I not? Why the fuck would I not, at this point, have 5 large warehouses and just let them build up? And then sell them. It's just free money on the table. Oh, it's a bit dark, you know, lovely. It's gonna be a lovely flight, I think. It's my favorite kind of flying conditions, where you're blind. I'm not joking, actually. I do like that. One of my favorite things to do on Flight Simulator back in the day was turn on like clouds, like really bad clouds and like snowstorms and stuff. And I used to just love flying through storms and stuff in a plane. Now, mind you, in GTA, you don't really have as many useful things on GTA. Like, these instruments aren't as useful. It's a little bit better on Flight Simulator. You usually have some useful instruments. I mean, there's some good things here. Like, you can see your compass, which is good. You can see height. You can see whether you're aiming up and down, you know. Shit, we're too high, we're too high, we're too high. So yeah, you've got some great instruments in here. So yeah, you can know whether you're going to crash or not. You can see. Obviously, in Flight Simulator, you would fly much higher. You would usually fly at least a few thousand feet. In this game, I have to fly low. So, look at that. Oh, yeah, I can barely see. Lovely. So, I'm going to be flying first-person mode so I can actually see my altitude. So, 1,000 feet. I can stay about 1,500, I think, without it going off. Wait, no, not 1,000. 150, sorry. 150 feet. Fucking hell, that's terrible. Yeah, I'm gonna fly first person. Because, it's not so bad over the city and all that, but when you go into the water, it's quite difficult. It does make it more fun, though, you have to admit. Oh, I don't like that. Shit. Can you believe I made 1,000 deliveries? And mind you, I would just sell one at a time because I was just trying to get XP, and also because that's how I got a lot of XP when I was starting back out on this account, because I didn't play on this account for 3 years, and when I came back to using this account, I wanted to level up quick. So my strategy was basically just to sell crate by crate. Oh my god, the fucking air is like, the wind is diabolical. Like, planes like bouncing all over the place. But yeah, my strategy was to sell crate by crate, and also to get the statue. I really wanted to get the platinum statue at the office. But no, obviously, so that was a lot of work. But now I'm like, yeah, I just want to do it all in one big go. Oh, bro! Oh wait, that's my controller that's doing it, bro. It's not it's the controller. It's spinning me out. I keep, you know what? I was thinking it was the bloody wind or whatever. No, it's the controller turning left. Oh my god, that scared the shit out of me. swear to God, if you do that again. You couldn't fly anything, what, in this weather? Oh, look at this. Look how beautiful. Oh, it's so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Look at it. Ah, it's so fucking sexy. Oh, my days. I just wish the trees had higher quality snow renders. Oh, in general. I think playing Flight Simulator as a kid really paid off for me. What a great game that was. I used to play Flight Simulator 2004 specifically. I remember FSX came out, Flight Simulator X, which was, I think 2006 or I think 7 maybe? Yeah, 7, and I think that came out, and I remember I wanted to play it, but I played the demo and it was like really bad. It was like bad performance because I had an XP machine and it was like designed specifically for Vista with DirectX 10 and all this fancy stuff. And I remember playing a demo and like, yeah, I don't know about this. So I ended up buying Flight Simulator 2004 instead, which I had to order on Amazon. That might be my first thing. That might actually be my first. That might be my first Amazon purchase. Was that because I tried buying it from a game store and they didn't have any, which obviously makes sense. So I think my first actual Amazon purchase was Flight Simulator. You never panic taxiing how far down the ground is. Understandable. It's not for everyone. I actually would love to fly planes in real life, and I'd also love to do like a parachute jump. I've always thought it'd be really fun. Like seeing the world coming closer to you all the time. That sounds fun. And then, if the parachute fucks up and the backup parachute fucks up, then you just hit the ground and it's extremely fast. And well, you wouldn't really know. I mean, you'd know in the few seconds. Well, in the however many seconds you have to really think about it. I guess if you're high up, you'd have quite a lot of time to think about it. You at least have a couple, maybe a minute or two, to think about it. But at least when you hit the ground, it'd be pretty much instant. So that's nice. All right, Mr. Valet, please park my plane. And please don't damage it. I mean, I've already damaged it enough hitting that post. No, where is he? Where's the valet? Where's the valet? Oh. I guess it can stay there then, can't it? It's a shame, really. I was hoping he would take it. I have no idea what vehicle this is, but I kind of want it.
Throwing a party at your penthouse? Speak with guest services and the evidence from last night's debauchery will be cleaned right away.
Alright, I guess I get RP. Fine. Clothing. Oh my days, I swear I've got that already. I swear I get that every time. Black the Diamond Resort t-shirt. What am I gonna do with that? What am I supposed to do with that, Rockstar? I'm never gonna wear diamond merch. I'm sorry. I'm not gonna wear the merch of the place that is owned by Duggins, alright? I'm not gonna do it. Doesn't matter how many times you try, I'm never gonna do it. I hate the Duggins. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna buy anything, any merch of the place that racially basically a racial situation fired Vincent. I mean, that's just ridiculous. You can't fire Vincent. He's brilliant. It was obviously racially motivated, and I don't like that. So I'm not gonna wear your shitty merch. You know what the weirdest thing is? The casino is now 6 years old, right? And how old was the casino, the old casino, when it got replaced? 6 years. So the new casino, we've had the new casino now longer, I'm pretty sure, than the old casino, because it came in what, June 2019? Yeah, so I'm pretty sure we've had the new casino now longer than the old casino. There's a whole generation of kids that have now started playing the game that have never experienced the old casino. That's really weird, isn't it? Yeah, like the idea that like there's a whole generation of people playing this game now that have never experienced the old casino, never saw it, probably wouldn't even know it exists. Like to them, this is the casino, but yeah, the game now is, the new casino has been here now longer than the old one. I mean, I guess if you play single player, but like if you don't play single player, yeah, it's weird. It's really, really weird. I don't know how I feel about that. Alright, let me just buy a new thing, and then I'm gonna go do my what's it called? I'm gonna do my acid, and then I think that might be it then. I'll probably call it a night because I'm getting quite tired and I want to actually have some decent sleep the next couple of days. So I will, oh my god, I swear this control's getting worse every time. There we go, that's the one. What we want to do is we want to look for a large one. Now, typically, we want it to be, considering that a lot of the sales are plane related and a lot of sales are boat related, I'm thinking we want to focus on these ones. As much as I like having them around the map, I'm going to be real. Vast majority of them are plane and boat. So I'm going to do it here. Even if you get a truck, it's not that much worse driving from here than say up there. So I'm going to go for this one, I think. For now, I'm probably going to get this one, this one, this one, and this one. And then that'll at least all be nice and close to the airport. So the convenience store lockup. So we're going to get back 125,000. That was money made years ago, so it's not a big deal. 125 is not a big deal. Yep, fine, whatever. $2.9 million, whatever. We'll make that back in about a week from just this alone. We'll make this back in a week just from this alone. Not even like doing anything else. I've made that back tonight just by playing the game normally. But I'll make it back in a week from just doing this. Every time I need to buy. Bye-bye. More money in there. Did you just say something to me? You said you had an MBA, yeah? Look, listen to me, listen to me, listen to me. No one cares. You're like JB, yeah? No one cares about your fucking MBA, alright? No one cares. Why are you even here? I don't need you. I've got an AI now. Look at my phone. Look at my phone. Look. I've got an AI now. Look, Haviland, alright? So get the fuck out of my office, alright? Stop living here.
Our fearless leader.
Stop living here. Why she lives in my office, I swear. Assuming JB could have an MBA. I know, right? True, actually. Actually, you know what? I was going to do another sale, but I've just seen it's 2:30. Yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I'm gonna go off. It's 2:30. I thought it was only like 2. It's 2:30. Yeah, I'm gonna call it, I think. As much as yeah, you know what, yeah, I want to get some good sleep in because I know for a fact if I don't get some good sleep in, Christmas is going to be terrible because I'm going to be tired, and I don't want to be tired during Christmas. I want to actually be able to, eat. I don't want to be tired because like last time I did that a few years ago where I slept like really late. I went to bed about 7 and I woke up and it was like, yeah, it was like way too late on, and I couldn't eat much until I was so tired. So no, I'm gonna call it. I was going to stay and do another. I was going to do sales, but it's fine. I can do that another time, or tomorrow in the morning, in the evening, whatever. I can do it at some point. So it's been 3.5 hours of stream, so I think that's enough for me tonight. Right then, so tomorrow, I'll be back on GTA tomorrow, I think. Unless if Rebecca wants to do something else, but I think she'll want to spend time on the in the snow, so we'll probably be on GTA tomorrow. That's kind of a tradition we've done, is play GTA in the snow and all that, so... and she's not working late, so that's nice. So yeah, we should be able to get on and actually play a little bit. Maybe Gaz will be on, I don't know, we'll see. But yeah, so thanks everyone who came by, I appreciate it. I hope you all have a lovely night, I hope you have a lovely day tomorrow. Enjoy your Christmas Eves, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow, like I said. In the meantime, have a good one. God bless. Bye.